All right. Holy fuck, it must be a world record. Must be a record of lateness. Holy shit. God, that must be a fucking record. An hour and 15 minutes fucking late. Well, it wasn't really my fault. I don't know, what are all these little icons by everyone's names that say number 1 and number 3 and number 2? Are you frequent people in my chat? Is that why you have your whatever the hell is going on here? No, so what had happened was, so we're going retro with this whole 1985 MTV Video Music Award thing, right? So that's been the theme lately, because, you know, it's been fun. It's talking about music and pop culture and all that shit. It's like watching old commercials, but it also, like, involves music, which is, you know, all that shit's, like, right up my alley, so, you know, whatever. So I knew for a fact that, the quality was going to be ass, because if the quality was like ass for the mid 90s, then I knew it was going to be like super ass for the 80s. So I was like, all right, let me go into my video editing software, FL Studio, and let me like actually like treat this audio like in depth, you know, in depthly, if you will. So we get the best possible audio quality, so we're not having to deal with some kind of artifacty, distorted fucking white noise the whole time, because nobody likes that. So then when I went to synchronize the processed good audio track with the old crappy audio track, I realized I was going to have to do that on this computer in Final Cut, and then I was going to have to re-render the video. And while I was there, I was like, well, why don't I... since I'm here, why don't I color treat the video as much as I can too? Because, you know, those old videos, they usually have this like gray haze over them. This gray VHS quality haze. Just talking about all this right now makes me want to take a shot. So, not only is the audio way better, but the video's better as well. The broadcast is like 2 hours and 12 minutes. And rendering that on Final Cut, that even though it's shit, it's still like shit quality, like maybe like 340 or 360p, if that, 240p. Even though it's such a low quality, Final Cut doesn't know the difference between the quality of what you're rendering. It just knows that you're rendering a video file that is over 2 hours long. So it was estimating it at 19 fucking gigabytes. And I have the M1 MacBook Pro and all that shit, but even with that fancy processing power, it's still just for the color treatment effects I added, that took like half an hour to render, and then to render the file as an actual QuickTime movie file, that took like another 30 to 45 minutes. So that was about the pretty much hour 15 right there. Having to delete shit off of my internal hard drive to make room, all that shit. And then earlier today, because I thought I was coming in prepared, I wanted to make oh, here's where my nose gets red, because my allergies, and everyone's gonna point out, oh, why's your nose always red, man? Because I'm like fucking doing huge rails of coke, duh. But don't I seem like the most chillest cokehead that you've ever seen? I know I'm the least yappiest one, because goddamn, you talk to someone on coke and they will not shut the fuck up. That's how you know they're on coke. So yeah, I wanted to show you what I did with the fucking audio, so you could kind of see my process, mate. So yeah, basically I did all this for you. I did it all for you and for me, because honestly I hate listening to that white noise ass audio as well. I don't like listening to that shit either. So I went in and on my good graphic EQ and my good compressor and all that on FL Studio. So, all right, let's see here. This is my program, and I'm going to lower the volume here. So I'm going to play you what it sounded like before I threw the effects on. I'll make it a little bigger. You don't really need to see my face here. Okay, so what we have a fruity compressor, what's called a sound goodizer, which just kind of makes it sound good. And then the most important, the fruity parametric EQ number 2. So you'll see what it sounds like before. Well, I take the effects off. Yeah, so you see the little green dots there. I just turned them off. So you'll hear what the audio sounds like originally, and then you'll hear what it sounds like when I slap everything on there.
Tune for your favorite VJs after this.
Okay, so you heard that. That's low in volume, and if you raise the volume, it's going to create a lot of static and white noise.
VJs after this.
Okay, so I just threw the compressor on there, so now it's way louder, but now there's white noise.
The past year in rock and roll has been is most.
Now I just turned on the sound goodizer, which I think it just adds some frequencies that like enhance the certain frequency ranges. So now we have hella white noise, but then the EQ comes in and fixes everything.
So it's loud, sometimes silly, and more often exciting. There were stunning debuts, and there were worldwide tours, and millions of decibels of great music. The past year was especially newsworthy.
So now you have a good, volume without all the goddamn white noise. So that's what the audio track's gonna sound like, and then the video tracks should look pretty good too. So basically, I did all this shit for you people out there.
By using the world of music to unite.
And yeah, as you can probably surmise, Eddie Murphy is hosting. So this is already starting way later than I wanted to. So let's just fucking get to it. Oh yeah, I should note. I didn't know this until the time, but I should have thought about it, but I didn't really put the piece together. This was only the second MTV VMA period. So the first one took place in 1984 apparently, and this was only their second one that they ever did. So we shall see what hijinks ensue. I wanted to get 1987 because Peter Gabriel did a live performance of Sledgehammer, and that would have been fucking cool, but it was not on YouTube. Somehow Mr. Hot Mess got a hold of it. I don't know how, but anyway.
From the stage of New York's one and only Radio City Music Hall, with more videos, more stars, more great rock than anyone has ever had on any stage in the history of the whole world ever. It's the second annual MTV Video Music Awards. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your host, the incomparable Eddie Murphy.
Let me just stress to you how much worse this sound and picture would have been had I not done all my little fucking diddly-doos here. So, yeah, just be appreciative with your ear holes right now, because it would have looked like and sounded like asshole had I not done all that stuff. Meh.
What's up? Thank you.
Ah, the 1980s, back when you could drop the gamer words and no one cared. If you want to know what I'm talking about, just watch Eddie Murphy's comedy special where he's wearing the purple fucking leather suit. What was it, Delirious, or I forget which one. Shit was funny though.
Welcome to Radio City Music Hall and the MTV Video Music Awards, the second annual one. I'm the host tonight. My name is Eddie Murphy, for those of you who do not know it. I never saw this place with the lights on. It's a big spot. I wasn't going to host this show. They came to me about 6 months ago, said, Eddie, host the MTV Awards. And I'm an actor, so my first reaction was, fuck MTV. It was like, I wasn't going to do this.
Already way less cringe than the 90s comics. And yes, I see God. I did not do an AI filter. I did a human filter. I fuckulated the audio beforehand, and I re-synchronized it and replaced the old audio with my audio, which sounds way better. I filtered out most of the white noise, boosted the signal, added some enhancements, and I added some contrast to the video so it wasn't this gray, hazy fucking mess. I'm not going to stop bragging about that because I put a lot of fucking work into it and it took hours to render this bullshit, so you better enjoy it, fuckers, and give me money.
And then I did a music album that hasn't come out yet. And
I reviewed that music album. It was a hot mess. You want to talk about a hot mess? His album, I forget the name of it, but yeah, that's when I was doing my weird, like, artists who made, you know, unorthodox albums, or artists who weren't even musicians but tried to do music. Oh my God, that Party All the Time record. Party All the Time is hands down the best song off that album. Everything else sounds just like fucking, oh my God, it's so bad, bro. If you haven't seen that video of mine, you should go check it out.
So now I'm here kissing MTV's ass, so like most of you.
Eddie keeping it real, dog.
Listen, tell me something
See, Paul's got the right idea. $4.99. Thank you, Paul.
good about why should I do the show. And I said, what you have to offer me? They told me a good time. They said, you have a good time if you host the show. I said, look at the good things. Everyone who is anyone in music is here tonight. All right? If they were to drop a bomb on MTV, on this place right now, Glenn Campbell would be the hottest dude in show business. Come on. Okay, so I said, I'll come down for that. So I came down to the place. I said, tell me some other reason why I should host this show. It told me that afterwards, it's going to be a big party. And people are going to win awards. That's something you should think about. There are people in here that are going to win awards. You came here without, and there are people going to lose awards too. And I know it's fucked up to get dressed up and come lose some shit. And you have on the glitter clothes and lose and you walk out. But after the show, it's going to be a big party at the Palladium. And even if you lost an award,
for real,
the women, everybody here is going to score tonight because it's rock and roll. It's like, you can't lose tonight. This is a rock and roll crowd. Everybody knows rock and roll people.
Well, it was rock and roll until like the mid-90s-ish. We already saw the hot garbage that the late 90s, early 2000s turned into. Jesus Christ. Yeah. No more, not so much with the rock and roll crowds anymore. I'm sure Whitesnake would be in attendance. Oh, Reckless Giants is in the chat. The music of the 80s sucked. Comedy was top tier, though. Wow. I'm surprised you guys have that take. I'm going to see you in person here eventually, Reckless Giants. I can't believe you said that. I disagree. See, you're forgetting about the Police. You're forgetting about R.E.M. You're forgetting about very early Nine Inch Nails, very early Smashing Pumpkins, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica. You're only thinking about that top 40 pop rock hair metal shit.
Like to, so you can't lose. So you're going to go to the place, but be careful because rock and roll people spend a lot of time on the road. You can catch some things on the road and bring them to the MTV Video Music Awards with you. There's people sitting out there right now that just came off the road and have some shit with them. And you can tell who it is because they're sitting out there and they ain't smiling. They're like, I wish you just get to the show. And the road, I've been on the road. You catch some stuff on the road, you won't even know what it is. The doctor say, can you describe your symptoms to me? You'll be like, well, what does it mean, doc, when you go to the bathroom and fire shoot out your thing?
Okay, fair enough. If it survived the 80s, it generally turned into something pretty decent. Okay, fair enough.
So you're getting a burning sensation when you urinate? No, fire shoot out my thing, man. It's a burst of flames comes out and music shoot out the tip. But if that happens to you, symptoms.
My God, how did the comedians get so fucking corny in the 90s and 2000s when, like, I don't know, Eddie Murphy's just not, he's not putting on any kind of pretense. He's not like a fucking cartoon character like Chris Rock was. Like, he's not doing the, what up, yo? MTV in the house, dog. He's not doing all that shit. He's just like being funny. Like, yeah, that's kind of the point there, isn't it? I don't know why they're trying to make it hip for the kids, yo.
Will not kick into Monday. You have all this weekend to have a good time. I am here to have a good time. Okay, now in the past year, are you gonna have some fun tonight? Good. The past year has been a very busy one for the band you're about to see. They've made music and videos of people as diverse as Aretha Franklin, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and they also found some time to make some videos for themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a big round of applause for their first live performance since 1985, Annie Lennox and Dave Stewart, Eurythmics.
God, you know it's the 80s when they're introducing fucking Annie Lennox.
The second annual MTV Video Music Awards with Run DMC, The Cars, Paul Young, Bryan Adams, Stephen Pearcy.
Oh my God, this is so fucking 80s as fuck. No one would care. When fucking Will Ferrell scaled the scaffolding, being like, "Where's Mike and the mechanics at?" For like, I think it was the 2000 VMAs or whatever. It's like, yeah, kids would not have cared about any of these people by like the late 90s.
Julian Lennon.
Oh, Julian Lennon, hell yeah. He had that one fucking song that they play in drugstore fucking Muzak overhead speakers while you're shopping for your fucking chocolate-covered raisins waiting on your prescription.
Glenn Frey, Amy Mann, Sheila E., Don Henley, Joan Baez.
Joan Baez, wasn't she like relevant in the fucking 60s? $4.99 from Gagzuki. Hope I don't regret this. You will not regret the sterling audio and video quality that Josh tirelessly fucking remastered. I tell you that, sir. $2 from Super Chat from Jesse. Hanging with you tonight, Josh. I have no friends. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say a lot of us in this chat don't have a lot of friends or any friends at all. I don't have many friends, few and far between.
Tina Turner, Jim Kerr, Chrissy Hynde, David Lee Roth, Herbie Hancock, and more performances. Tears for Fears, John Cougar Mellencamp, Pat Benatar.
Okay, now, I know nothing like this existed before, so I can't really judge it too harshly, but like looking back, this is this looks quite lame how they're filming this. They're all like waving like they're on home video, like they're not really used to the concept of like being on camera because this shit didn't really exist like 20 years prior. So they're just like, "Oh, hey mom, hey dad," you know.
Sting.
Oh, sweet. Sting's gonna perform. Cool.
Daryl Hall and John Oates with special guests David Ruffin and Eddie Kendrick. And much, much more. You're watching the second annual MTV Video Music Awards, sponsored by Revlon Color Cosmetics, Fragrances, and Hair Care. By the Pepsi-Cola Company. By
Pepsi-Cola? Oh, the Pepsi-Cola? The Sody Pops? Oh, I thought it was Pepsi. Pepsi-Cola in a restaurant with your basket of French fries. Let me just point out just one last time how much better the audio is than what it would have been had Daddy Josh not taken the time earlier today to fucks with it.
Ford and your local Ford dealer. By Levi's Button Fly 501 Jeans. By Panasonic. And by Miller Beer.
Damn, the chat's getting really dark with their whole lack of friends thing. Volunteers quote in particular, "My shadow is my only friend and confidant." I have a very lonely group of followers here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Mr. Eddie Murphy.
Datamouth $5. Your P's are popping in my speakers because I'm not using a pop filter. I guess I could screw one on right quick.
Can y'all clap for Eurythmics again? That was a nice show.
Wait, where did the eurythmics? Nah, that's a hard word to say. I'm not even intoxicated yet. Where'd that go? Don't tell me they're cutting out the fucking performances on this version that I downloaded. I'm gonna be pissed. That would not surprise me though. Alright, like, yeah, I'm putting it screwing a little pop filter here because Bunghole doesn't like my pees. Says I pee too hard. Hopefully this is better for you, Bunghole. Pith in my pocket.
I like Annie Lennox. I might get her after show.
Bro, I swear to God, if they filtered out all the fucking live performances on this, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
I'm only kidding. Now I have to do, this is the fun part where you introduce entertainers. The first people that I'm gonna introduce is The Woman, just a new album out called Romance 1600, and her first single is a song called Sister Fate. She's in a movie called Crush Groove, which is getting ready to come out, and she's gonna be in Prince's next movie called Under the Cherry Moon. And the guy that's with her, his latest LP is called The Secret of Association, and he's got a new single, a new album out called a new single and video. I'm sorry, I'm new at this. I'm gonna tear the Playhouse down, and their names are Shirley E. and Paul Young. Let's hear it for them.
Oh, that podium's not extra at all. I mean, I don't think, right? That's like fossilized fucking relics of the 80s in there. Is that a trumpet? You got a CRT encapsulated in there. Weird looking guitar. Some kind of a like foam thing encasing all of it. No.
Well, we start off this evening with a joke. And the joke is, what's the difference between Simon Le Bon and Ivory Soap?
I don't know.
Any idea?
No.
Ivory Soap floats.
What? I'm so not in tune with like current events of the 1980s. So Simon Le Bon would be the lead singer of Duran Duran, Ivory Soap, being a brand that still exists to this day that I use in my bathroom currently. So Ivory, if you're listening, any representatives of Ivory Soap, get at me because I use your shit. The best part is when you pause it so we don't have to hear that. Fuck you! I spent a long time remastering that audio. It sounds a lot better than it did. Reckless Giant's trolling me right now. Trolling me. I'm gonna see ya. I'm gonna see ya in October. I'm gonna face off in the parking lot. Do a fucking roundhouse kick to all three of yous.
Yes, we started off with that joke so that they can only get better as the night goes on. Thank you. So, what are we going to do? We're going to have a look at the 5 nominees.
Yes, let's do that, please.
Thank you.
God, everyone was so fucking awkward back then. All right, so the bumpers are going to be old presidents this time around?
My fellow Americans, I am FDR. I have given you the TVA, the NRA, WPA, and tonight I am here for MTV to present the nominees for BOP, Best Overall Performance.
Philip Bailey and Phil Collins, Easy Lover.
Well, clearly that's the winner right there. I mean, no shit. Duh. Don't roll anymore. That's the winner.
E. Roth, Just a Gigolo, I Ain't Got Nobody.
I'm just a gigolo.
No, that song sucks.
And everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing.
Bruce.
Oh, did they cut the audio out here? Dancing in the Dark? Or did they? Oh, yeah.
US.
Yeah, they cut the audio there. Okay, so this is going to be a very copyright friendly thing, which sucks because like I wanted to see some of those live performances. Oh boy, this thing just keeps being a pain in my anus. We Are the World? No, that song's garbage.
Say for Africa, we are the world.
The winner for best overall performance is Philip Bailey and Phil Collins.
Hey-oh! My boy. My boy. Oh, I guess Philip Bailey is the only one who's there to accept the award. What the fuck, man? Well, was it 1985? Phil Collins or Genesis? No, Phil Collins was on tour with his No Jacket. That was a No Jacket required tour cycle. Would be 85, so maybe he was on the road. I don't know.
And just think, I started not to come. Well, I'd like to thank Phil, of course. Phil, this is for me and you and Jim Yukich and Paul Flattery, CBS, Jamie Shoup, Cavallo Ruffalo, and thank you very much.
Hell yeah, short and sweet. Love it.
Run DMC and Foreigner after this.
Hold on a second. I just heard Money for Nothing, and then it cut off. Man, why are they I guess whoever uploaded this video was trying to monetize it. So that's why they like avoided anything that was like, I swear to God, if I already know that it's probably going to happen, but whatever. Do you ever address the movie Buster? I haven't yet because I've not seen it. Wasn't super interested in watching it, but I might. I like Phil Collins' music. Don't necessarily care about his acting, although I thought he was good in the movie Hook. Apparently there was a much longer cut where he did a lot more comedic shit in that movie, but Dustin Hoffman was like, no, I don't want it in there. That sucks. And Spielberg was like, well, you are Dustin Hoffman, and you know, Phil Collins is just some dildo from England who has like a really successful music career. So we're going to go with Dustin's edit and cut all of Phil Collins' comedic shit out of there as the detective or whatever. Best stage video. That's a category they got rid of.
Look at that, look at that.
I know I've already said, I've told this story some other place, but apparently Sting gets all the publishing royalties anytime Money for Nothing by Dire Straits is played anywhere, all because Sting lent his I want my MTV at the beginning, and then the I want my, like, just because he featured on the track or whatever, which they don't even credit him for, like, not like they do now, where it's like featuring this guy. Back in the day, it was like people were just on tracks. Sometimes they would say it, sometimes they wouldn't. But yeah, apparently Sting like gets all the royalties or most of the royalties for that Dire Straits song, which is arguably their biggest radio single, which I think is kind of like douchey on Sting's part that he would have done them like that. But I don't know, that could be a false story. It's one of those little factoids I heard a long time ago that may or may not be true kind of deal. God, look at that hair, dude. That's fucking shit's crazy.
Hand mic.
Crazy taxi.
There's no hand mic. Hey, there's no. Hey, wait a second. Listen, if y'all don't clap every time I come out, by the end of the night, y'all be going like this. Just stop it. Where's my hand mic? It's like, why are you asking us that? There's no hand. You know what happened backstage when you do shows like this? What you ducking for? The whole place.
Because they don't see you on camera, Eddie. That you could, the audience saw it, but we would have never even like noticed it had you not pointed it out. But anyway, whatever. Maybe he is new at this.
You know what happened? When you do shows like this, lots of times they'll think that something's ready to go. And like I came out, they said like go out and introduce Run DMC, and they ain't ready, so like they said, go on, do something, Eddie. And now I'm standing here with y'all, people looking, and I don't know what to say. Hi. I got a close-up of Tina Turner. That's a good. You look nice. We only met like once.
Macking on Tina Turner.
Have you seen my films? Huh? Oh, y'all ready now? Well, I got Tina smiling and shit. I ain't ready now. I'm gonna introduce Run DMC, and ladies and gentlemen, when rap music first came out, I know everybody was like, ha! But it's been around for like 10 years now. It's going strong, and these are the baddest brothers in rap. Ladies and gentlemen, Run DMC. Let's hear it.
10 years. In 1985? Did rap come out in 1975? Holy shit. Well, they fucking... I mean, Sugar Hill Gang, I think that... Wasn't that like 80 when that fucking song came out? Or 79? Oof. Old, even rap from this era, I can barely listen to. Like, I don't know. Rap only started getting, like, listenable to me in, like, the early to mid 90s. Gangsta rap. Some Run DMC was pretty cool, but I don't know. Like, even, like, Beastie Boys, like, everyone likes to jerk off to that Paul's Boutique album, but, like, I listened to it a lot in high school because I was told that it was, like, essential rap listening, and, I don't know, it shit just sounds fucking thin and just, it's in bad need of like a good remaster, I feel like. Add some ass to those drums and bass, because that's like the hallmark of like rap instrumentals, and those albums just sound so fucking thin. Oh, are they actually going to do a performance and not skip it?
We got videos that get awards voted on by national.
Oh no, this is not an original song. This is a song they did just for the VMAs. Okay. All right, that's why it's not edited out.
The new voting board, the music and video industry awards videos on MTV. A voting body, 1,500 strong, voted on videos of each song. On May 1st, 1984, they voted on the videos that they saw. Until May 2nd, 1985, they chose the videos they thought were live. Three secret ballots held unknown. 4 videos MTV had shown. Tabulated, all well done. Overseen by the firm of Arthur.
You know it's 80s rap when they add like a shit ton of reverb to the vocals. They used to do that, and that's what they did with rock vocals or just vocals for any music. They added reverb, but I guess it took them a hot minute to realize that, like, yeah, you don't add like reverb to like rap vocals because it's like, because you're talking so much into the mic, the reverb's gonna just like kind of drown out the overall sound. But back then they were making up the rules as they went along, man.
Yo, running team rocks the house on MTV. Over and out. Bust it.
Yo, bust it out, yo, bust it out, yo, bust it out. Run on. All right, take it easy. Run DMC, let's hear it one more time for the fellas. Rocking it out on MTV and shit. Yo, check it out. In the past year, a record came out called I Want to Know What Love Is. Our next presenters may not have found that out.
Is he talking about like the Foreigner record?
But that's a little levity and shit. But they sure found out what album sales are.
Why is he talking way blacker now than he was before?
Ladies and gentlemen, from Foreigners, Mick Jones and Lou Graham. Come on, give it up.
evening. There are few things in life that are exciting as rock and roll, right?
Well, I can think of one, but it doesn't have much to do with rock and roll.
And the rest of them have been nominated in this category.
So let's take a look at the...
I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. The 80s where male vocalists could, like, they were all hanging out in, like, the C6 octave on the piano. The fucking... an octave above middle C. That was the industry standard for a male vocalist. You don't sing lower than that, bitch. You must sing to where your bulls are in your stomach. They all sang like that. And that's why Rex Viper fucking sucks. Cause British James, he can't hang in that vocal range. I'm sorry. But if you want to be a popular male artist in the 80s, you had to have that vocal range. It was like the opposite in the 90s where it was all like, and they went like the other way where it was like real low and, well, unless you were fucking Kurt Cobain or fucking Lane Staley or Chris Cornell, pretty much Pearl Jam's the only example in Crash Test Dummies. But then you had like Live and fucking Days of the New and, you know, won't you touch me, yes, I'll kick down my hole. Anyway.
A stage video.
Gee, David Lee, are we really gonna...
Cause I finally found a reason, I don't need an excuse. I got this charm on my hands, you are the one to abuse. Oh!
Shoot the
I just came.
video in your apartment?
Relax, honey. It's only an audition.
Is this how you chose all the actresses in California Girls?
Yep. Some I even chose twice.
Oh, golly, David. How do you feel about marriage and children?
Here's the 5 nominees for Best Stage Performance in a Video.
What the fuck does Best Stage Performance mean? Was that back when, like, they were so new at making music videos that, like more than half of them were just, like, them playing live, but then they just dubbed the audio with like the record track or the LP track. Like they basically were lip syncing to their shit, but it looked like they were live on stage, but they really weren't type deal. I'm guessing that's what that means.
David Bowie, Blue Jeans.
Ooh, I bet the mid 80s were a bad time for David Bowie. I bet that was a very look away, children, look away time for David Bowie. I bet that he was probably not at his best at this time, I'm assuming. Oh, muting it again. Yeah, whoever uploaded this knew what they were doing. So we're not seeing any live performances, unfortunately.
Talking Heads, Once in a Lifetime.
Well, that should win. Was that from the Stop Making... That looks like it was from the Stop Making Sense movie film that they did. That should win, I would think.
Tina Turner, Better Be Good to Me.
Yes, this is exactly what I said it was. This was back when they're just kind of... Well, the Talking Heads thing sounded live, but that was clearly, like, dubbed over with, like, the studio audio. Yeah, because, like, that was most music videos in 1985, was just the band doing a mock performance on a stage to make it look like it was live, and then they just put the studio track over it. Because they didn't have the fancy ideas for concepts and shit like they would have in the 90s, you see.
All right, let's check this out. And the winner of Best Stage Performance in a Video is Bruce Springsteen, Dancing in the Dark.
I just don't understand the whole Bruce Springsteen thing, man. Oh, there's fucking Sopranos guy.
Accepting for Bruce Springsteen is Little Steven, old friend of ours.
No, what the fuck was his name in Sopranos? Fuck, you had fucking Tony. Forgetting all the names of all of his cohorts. Paulie. Fuck. I know Steven Van Zandt is the actor's name. Paulie, Tony. God, I just finished that. I just rewatched that series the other day. You got Chrissy, Christopher, Maltasante, Silvio. Yes, Silvio. There you go. Silvio won. Yeah. Yeah. Him playing like an Italian Guido wasn't much of a stretch, because like that's just kind of like who he is. But then he's always wearing that fucking hippie ass headband thing. But I guess he is a fucking rock and roll guy. But anyway, it blew my mind to know that Silvio was like the guitar player in Bruce Springsteen's band, because I watched The Sopranos before I knew that. So like, you know, whenever they do these reunion of the cast or whatever, and they're showing like the actor that played Silvio, and he's like wearing this bandana and all this stuff, I'm like, is this some kind of like hippie guy? It's like, oh no, he's a guitar player in Bruce Springsteen. Oh, okay. It was a stunt casting, I guess you could say.
Boy, I get to use that Grammy speech. I'm very happy to receive this on behalf of Bruce, my brother, and the E Street Band. I'm sure he'd want to thank Brian De Palma for directing it, and John Landau, his manager, and CBS Records, and MTV, who probably played it a lot. Thank you. Solidarity.
Oh, you're not gonna thank Tone. No thanks to Tone or Paulie or the Bada Bing. No respect. God, she looked old even there, didn't she? Bro, she looked young for like 3 years, and then she like looked like someone's there she's like a milfy grandma. She's sitting next to Julian Lennon. Anyway. Fucking Silvio killed Adriana, which I will never forgive him for. I hate those theories that she got away and she didn't get whacked. No, she got whacked. Come on now. He shot her.
This is so much fun. The cutting edge is a difficult thing to define. Those who are on it are too busy to stop and explain it. Those who have never been a part of it may not recognize it until it's the next big thing. Luckily, MTV has someone who has been on the cutting... Excuse me. It's gas.
Damn, do you have to be quick on your feet to like be that fast whenever some kind of audio fuck up happens? Good for him. Yes, can we all acknowledge that fucking sweater? It's goddamn awful. I don't know what the fuck. And those lights, I mean, those are those like hardcore Parcan lights with the gels in them and shit. Those aren't like they run cool, the LED ones that they have now that don't run nearly as hot. Those stage lights back then just are like microwaves beaming heat onto you. I don't know why that was the choice, but you know, to what beauty is to suffer or whatever.
Luckily, MTV has someone who has been on the cutting edge.
Oh, Pizza King, $20. What the fuck is up with these fucking sweaters? Right, that's what the word out on the street is, man. I don't know.
Since his day with the Velvet Underground, and through his solo career and collaborations with Bowie and Honda. I guess it's David Bowie.
Oh, is this Lou Reed that he's about to announce? The most overrated artist of all time.
You all know that. Giving us a look at new artist, a guy who looks a lot like Joe Piscopo, Mr. Lou Reed. Come on, give it up.
I knew it.
Hi, I'm Lou Reed. When I was in the Velvet Underground, this is the way you did things in small clubs like this, or La Cave in Cleveland. Boston Tea Party in Boston, working small clubs hoping you'd get noticed by someone or something. But times change, and not only am I on TV, but new young bands get on TV every day with music videos. It's new music meeting new technology in a new showcase. These kids got it easy, huh?
I'm Rumba AD, the Deuce, and the J's to trade.
Hooters? Oh my God, whatever happened to Hooters? That's a fantastic name for a band. I don't know why they never went any further. Yeah, Minutemen. Didn't that have, what's his name? Mike Watts, the fucking bassist that influenced the Chili Peps. Was it Mike Watts? Mike something. He was like a crazy ass, insane bassist. Minutemen. Well, they ain't Hooters though. He might be talented, but he ain't no Hooters. You know, I would say Beer Squirt Vape, but they don't fucking make Squirt anymore, and I haven't even seen regular Squirt, let alone Squirt Zero. Yeah, I don't know if... Okay, so if you're playing like two keyboards at once, the only acceptable way to do that is one on the bottom and one on the top, like the Tony Banks way, Genesis. Although sometimes he did play. Anytime you're playing it in like a V formation, or if you're even like Yanni, where he's got one keyboard on his left and one on his right, and he's doing it like that. That's just like the most obvious indicator that you're probably gay and your music sucks. You don't play two keyboards like that. The only heterosexual way to do it is on top of each other, like that, okay? And I don't mean gay as in the pejorative way. I mean gay as in like the good way, like two men who love each other and have anal sex. So don't clip me, bro. Prefab Sprout? Prefab Sprout? Lone Justice? All these bands would go on to have very fruitful careers, as we all know. Depeche Mode? Who the fuck is Depeche Mode? Was this 85? Yeah, I guess that was before 1990's Violator. But they had fucking hits. I don't know if by 85, well, Music for the Masses came out in 87. And I think that's when they really started to kind of blow up. I didn't know Fishbone existed in 85. I thought Fishbone was a 90s funk groove Chili Pepper-esque kind of thing. Katrina and the Waves, they had that one song. I know what boys like. I know what guys want. Song sucked. Yes. Is this just a list of bands that existed? That's certainly what it seems like. Oh yeah, Smith's New Order. These are all bands that like kind of didn't suck in the 80s that people forget about. I guess these are considered the new young bands of the time. Scritti Politti? Scritti Politti? Oh my god. How did they know my favorite band was going to be in this category? Who the fuck doesn't listen to... Who the fuck still doesn't rock some Scritti Politti? Or even worse, Scritti Politti. Oh man, I am cringing at my own self right now. I got goosebumps. Hey, we got some Hispanic representation in here with the Los Lobos. Go West.
Just like a nag.
Beastie Boys. That's a weird group name. They're probably just as irrelevant as You know, it's so funny. Like, it's all a crapshoot. All these bands probably worked really hard to get, like, where they were at or get the opportunities that they got to. And some made it, and a lot of others did not. And I don't know. It was just kind of a roll of the dice, I feel like. I don't know if they necessarily did anything wrong in particular, but just some, I think some honestly got lucky and fucking some didn't.
I don't know how it started.
This band will definitely have more than just this one hit. I'm predicting it right now. Oh, well, Jesus, can you fucking slow... Sisters of Mercy, okay. Throwing in some... God, Sisters of Mercy, shit, they're like one of the goth staples of goth night. You gotta have at least one Sisters of Mercy track in your shit. Although I think I gave him a shot a while back and I didn't care for him. The Armory Show, never heard of them. Definitely never heard of this. Red Hot Chili Peppers. The fuck? Well, you know, any dumb band named Butthead can just, like, make it through it. Pisses me off. Yeah, this name sucks. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Red Hot Dillweeds.
Any second now, Bryan Adams, everybody starts out as a new, that's Brian's lines. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryan Adams and Jim Kerr.
Honestly, like, I kind of like Eddie Murphy's, like, I'm just fucking this shit up and whatever. I love that shit. Like, it's, like, real to me. It's not like, hey, y'all, what's up? It's MTV in the house. Yo, what up? All that cringy-ass shit that happened in the 90s. Like, I like this, like, very timid, like, I'm fucking it up, but he's, like, still just funny. So he'll just, like, make his fuck-ups funny somehow.
Everybody starts out as a newcomer in this business.
And then the trick is to try and stay in there for a while.
So let's hope these artists will be here for a long...
Dude, literally, why was half the pop cultural figures in the 80s, like, all fucking just British? Like, London British? Like, London posh accent British? Like, half. It was like half just British uncircumcised foreskins. And then, like, the other quarter was, like, black artists in America. And then that other quarter was, like, Bruce Springsteen and, like, two other white dudes from New Jersey. And, like, that was the makeup of, like, MTV artists at this point. Very weird.
Long time.
Okay, please, can we see the category for Best New Artists?
Hey kids, don't run. The fun's just begun. Settle back with a snack. You're sure to be pleased with these nominees for
Best New Artist.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Two Tribes.
No. Relax was their best song.
Julian Lennon, Too Late.
Oh, that song sucks something hard. Oh, laddie, that song sucks something real hard. I had to hear this stupid song in CVS back when I worked at CVS over the fucking overhead speakers where you only heard, like, a certain, like, frequency range. You only heard, like, the treble range. So it was like, ever since you left me, I've been wanting to cry, but it's just too late for goodbyes. Some of the gayest synthesizer work you've ever heard. And I mean gay as in happy, not gay as in the negative way.
For Goodbyes.
For goodbye. Yes, it's much too late.
killing John Lennon all over again. Oh, edgy line.
Sade.
Oh. This is music of the future. This shit came out in 1985? Are you fucking serious? Bro, put on Smooth Operator right now and tell me this sounds like a fucking 80s song. You don't know what decade this song came out in. This shit could have came out. If you told me this was in the jazz category, meaning that it's not gonna get any radio play, I'd say, oh yeah, it could have come out yesterday. Maybe. I don't know. 85 though? Fucking A. Sade. Killing it.
Smooth Operator.
Yeah, and I happen to fucking like yacht rock a whole lot. Well, not all of it, but some of it. Half of it.
Sheila E., The Glamorous Life.
I don't care about Prince or any of his offspring, any of the things that he spermed out of his career and gassed up. I don't care about Sheila E.
Till Tuesday, Voices Carry.
Voices Carry. I thought, like, this was another song I think they played on the Muzak speaker at CVS, which is a drugstore in North America, if you didn't know. Yeah, I also thought they were saying, like, you're so scary. Like, I don't know, she was afraid of her boyfriend or something because, like, domestic abuse was acceptable in the 80s and 90s. I don't know. I mean, literally, Britney Spears has a song where she says, sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you, but all you have to do is to hold me tight, treat me right. I mean, that was, like, late 90s. Like, yeah, I guess beating the shit out of your fucking spouse or partner was not frowned upon until, like, I don't know, 2015? 2016 maybe? I don't know.
All right, so we flip for this one and see who gets the big envelope or what? All right, hang on.
Heads.
Heads?
Yep.
Tails. Woo! Sorry, Jim. The winner of the best new artist of the video is Till Tuesday, Voices Carry.
What? That song is anus. Man, okay. I gotta pee while they do this.
Yeah, I forgot that they were talking about us for a minute. So I'm going to speak for the band. I guess we want to thank DJ Webster and Julie and Tony Mitchell, who are the greatest, and Tom and Randall, our managers, and MTV for breaking our record. Thanks, God.
Thank you. This is my favorite part of the show, because I'm a big fan of the guys that everybody's getting ready. These dudes, Blue-Eyed Soul Brothers, what me and the fellas call them. And they're coming down from the Apollo Theater. Ladies and gentlemen, Daryl Hall, John Oates, Eddie Kendricks, and David Ruffin.
Oh, wait, did I just hear... Sorry. Just came back from pissing. Did I just hear him use the term Blue-Eyed Soul? Dude, fucking Daryl Hall gets so triggered by that term. Like, he's been interviewed about this before, way later on, like after, you know, the relevance of Hall and Holtz faded. And, yeah, he fucking hates that term, Blue-Eyed Soul. And, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It's kind of true, though, right? White dude trying to sound black, got blonde hair and blue eyes. I mean, I fucks with that term. Because, yeah, you're a fucking white dude trying to sound black. I mean, what do you want?
Every time you go away, baby, even though you mean so much to me. Every time you go away, you never understand. Yeah. Every time you go away.
like how Daryl Hall tried so hard to sound like a black dude, and then Peter Gabriel just effortlessly gets up there and sings Sledgehammer and sounds blacker than Daryl Hall will ever sound. Big old black guy.
I think it's about time. That's it. All right. All right. Okay.
Oh, let me guess. This is the one live performance that they're not gonna cut out. Oh, yay. Sorry, I don't think I give a fuck about seeing Daryl Hall and John Oates. So if that's what they're doing, yeah, and they are, and I don't want to hear it. I have no interest in this band. I never have. And I don't even know who their featured people are. Ooh, most experimental video. I definitely want to see what that's all about. What's that all about? Oh, really? Does Daryl Hall sound like ass now? I mean, he's probably like 70, so fair enough, you know.
Coming up next, the Cars.
Why was Money for Nothing? Oh, I guess the whole I Want My MTV thing. And it was like the second time they ever did the VMAs. That makes sense. Okay, now I get it. I answered my own question. I'm sorry.
Detroit has given us the Eldorado, the Skylark, the Cordoba, as well as other fabulous autos.
He's laughing at how stupid of a line that was. Fair enough, Eddie. I'm right there with you.
They wrote it. I'm just saying. We, however, look towards Boston, which has given us Benjamin Orr and Elliot Easton from the fabulous Cars. Let's hear it.
Here comes some sense. Some of these videos are so experimental that the rats that were tested on can only watch VH1.
Oh!
In fact, Ben,
I mean, kind of like pound for pound. As a child growing up, I liked VH1 more than I did MTV. That's because I don't know. I'm an old fart, maybe old soul.
if you watch,
I like a lot of the Cars stuff. Honestly, I mean, they had some cheeseball songs, but you know, they had some songs. You know. They definitely are like a product of the 80s. I don't think they translated into I don't think they broke out of their 80s bubble. I don't think there's a 90s Cars album that I'm like missing out on that was a fucking banger.
them long enough, you'll glow in the dark.
However, the Surgeon General has determined that your health is not endangered by these 5 nominees for the most experimental video.
What the hell is that?
I would love to see what is considered experimental in 1985. Let's see.
Don't know, there's bright lights. It's a pulsing beat. Are they humanoid? No, I think they're musicians. We have traveled many light nords for one reason. We desire the nominees for most experimental.
Well, it's confirmed that their fucking little in-between interstitials on the VMAs have always been weird as fuck, so there's that.
Video, that is all.
Zbigniew Rybczynski for Art of Noise, close to...
Oh, Art of Noise, closer to the edit. Yeah, that's where Prodigy got the hi for Firestarter.
The edit. Daniel...
I'm Firestarter, twisted Firestarter. Anyway.
Kleinman for Lindsey Buckingham, Go Insane.
Daniel Kleinman, Lindsey Buckingham, Go Insane. Am not familiar with this song, gotta say.
Daniel Kleinman for Lindsey Buckingham, Slow Dancing.
What, Lindsey Buckingham gets a double dip and have 2 of his songs in category for most? That seems kind of fucked. Boy, I hate my barber. Yeah. Got a lousy haircut. Really lousy haircut. Yeah, that was great. That was never made into like a proper. That never made it onto like an actual Weird Al album. It was just one of his many bits that he did for like whenever he took over MTV or whatever. I think it was MTV. Yeah, no, that's an underrated Weird Al parody for Prodigy's Firestarter. It's I don't know, just look up Weird Al like lousy haircut or something, and it'll come up. Like he's got the hair. I mean, it blows my mind how Weird Al always finds like the same exact locations that these people filmed at, and like, I mean, whether it's the Michael Jackson videos or whatever, like he always finds like pretty much the exact same locations. And I mean, I guess, you know, he's got a whole team of people behind him and all that, but like, and then like the makeup department, wardrobe, hair, all that, like yeah, that dude's like, he's a fucking legend in his own right. Underappreciated. I agree Art of Noise should win.
Mary Lambert and Chris Isaak for Chris Isaak Dancin'.
Now, I do like me some Chris Isaak, but Art of Noise is still better in the experimental department. Because I feel like you should also take the song into consideration as well with most experimental. And Art of Noise, closer to the edit, is way like by and far the most experimental of these songs.
Mary Lambert for Lone Justice, Ways to be Wicked.
No.
After you.
And the winner is... The winner of the most experimental video is Zygmunt Rybinski for Art of Noise.
Good for them.
Accepting for Zygmunt Rybinski is his producer, Chris P.
Anytime I hear those like reverse haze or whatever, I can only think of Firestarter, and I'm like, yeah, Prodigy, where they at?
Well, maybe we should accept on behalf of Zygmunt and
We
Chris.
certainly shall. We'll take care of this, and we'll see.
Oh, Bob Smith, we got a little synth head in here. Love those Fairlight CMI orchestral hits. Oh, man. Well, Bob, I'm sure you're well aware of Peter Gabriel's solo albums. He used the Fairlight CMI very heavily to define a lot of his sounds, especially on his third album, Melt, and his fourth album, Security. So if you're a fan of the Fairlight CMI, you should check those albums out. He literally like molds and shapes the soundscapes of his records around that synthesizer. Phil Collins, funnily enough, hated the Fairlight CMI, and if I'm not mistaken, he went as far as to put it in the liner notes that all these sounds were made, you know, without the use of yada, yada, yada. Queen also did that for the longest time. They were like, any sounds that you hear were made without the use of synthesizers, yada, yada, yada. Of course, they would both go on to use synthesizers very heavily. But yeah, it was funny because Phil and Peter, I think, had a fundamental disagreement as far as exploring new technology. Peter Gabriel has always been on the cutting edge of exploring whatever the new technology is, much to his detriment, because he explored. I almost made a whole video about this, but I didn't think it would get any views. Peter Gabriel has always jumped the gun on new technology when it was still in its suck phase. So, like, not saying that the use of the Fairlight CMI synthesizer was a mistake, because I don't think it was. I think those albums sound unique and almost timeless, because they don't sound 80s. They just sound weird, which I love. But say his music video for Steam, where they're using CGI or you know, computer graphics for the first time, and they looked rougher than a PlayStation 1 game. They looked really bad. And then recently, in 2024, when he dropped his I.O. album, he did the music video for Panopticon, and he used the whole video was AI generated. He was like one of the first major artists to use it, and it looks like dog shit now. It's already aged like 100 years compared to what AI is now. And I'm just like, Pete, why'd you use AI to make the fucking video, man? Why'd you do that? You're better than that. But yeah, I'm going off on a rant here, but yeah, Phil wasn't so much for all the newest and, latest and greatest technology type shit. He was more of a traditional Motown analog guy, I guess.
I'm sure they're glad to have it.
Oh, the Fairlight CMI was like one of the first sampling things ever. Like you could record any sound into the keyboard, and now it's so commonplace. It's hilarious how easy and common it is to do it. But back in the day, that was some groundbreaking shit. You you could I think there was a video about this on YouTube. Peter Gabriel was out in a junkyard, and they were smashing a TV with a hammer, and they were recording it, and then they would load the sound onto the Fairlight, and then the smashing sound would be stretched in all these different ways, and he would use that as a tool. And his third and fourth records were based around these various sounds. That's why they sound so fucking alien, and they don't sound all that 80s to me, but they may to you. But to me, they just sound like really unique pieces of art. So that's me glazing Peter Gabriel there for a hot 2 minutes.
Tune for your favorite VJs after this.
The past year in rock and roll has been, as most stars, loud, sometimes silly, and more often exciting. There were stunning debuts, and there were worldwide tours, and millions of decibels of great music. The past year was especially newsworthy by using the world of music to unite a world of people. Let's take a look at the year in review.
Have you ever seen?
Yeah.
Like this one. Wake me up, boy, it's so good. Like a virgin. Hey.
If you like it hot.
Some like it hot.
Hey, Phil Collins.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, suck it, YouTube algorithms. They're playing shits at 2 seconds per song. Copyright infringe me on that, bitch.
Oh, no, I can't
Oh, David Lee Roth covered California Girls. That's fucking cringe.
take it anymore.
There will be a happening.
MJ, baby.
I want to conquer the world.
Madonna can sit on my face all over, just rub it. I'm sure she didn't shave back then. I don't care. I'll take the bush if it's from her.
Why the solo album? Why not?
Oh hell yeah! Was that some WWF going on there? I would have banged Cyndi Lauper in '85. She was kind of hot, right?
I challenge you, you fat bag of win.
Just don't have her talk though. I can't stand that fucking New England accent on women.
Miami Vice, all I had to say is, let's kill him.
Dying of starvation seems to be the most senseless thing of all.
Oh, got Bob Geldof there. Oh, is this doing all the charity songs? Do They Know It's Christmas? And I think We Are the World came out at this time. There it is. There's a fantastic documentary about this whole We Are the World video and song and all. I think it's on Netflix. It's real. I highly recommend it. I would love to stream it on here, but of course I can't for copyright reasons. But no, it was really good. A notable thing was I think it was Hank Williams the second. Was it him or what was that? One of those country fuckers. I think it was like Hank Williams the second. He was in We Are the World in the background. At some point during the We Are the World recording session, Stevie Wonder was like, I want to do some African chant because this song... I just assume he sings everything he says. No, he was like, I want to try to do an African chant. And like, most people were down for like trying to figure out like what it was. It was some like weird, whatever, Swahili, I don't know what the fuck. And, you got Paul Simon and fucking Bruce Springsteen and all these guys trying to learn this chant. And I think it was like Hank Williams the second, or it's one of them. And he just goes, I ain't no country boy singing no African chant or something. And he literally walks out and he leaves. He just fucking leaves. Waylon Jennings, I think. Yeah. Waylon Jennings. He's like, ain't no country boy doing no African chant or something like that. And he just like walks out and just like leaves and he's just gone. So like, yeah, I don't know. It's funny to me because it's like authentic. Like, all right, well, I mean, I guess you're sticking to your fucking, you're not a phony. No one can accuse you of that. Oh yeah, Live Aid was 85 as well, wasn't it?
What? What a year.
Here now, to lead off the presentation of the professional awards is a charming woman who should slug the next dink. Who calls her petite and perky. MTV's own.
Was that the line that they wrote for him to say? Slug the next dink? Tim and Eric uses this word dink, obviously ironically, like way later, but like, yeah, was that a viable insult in the 80s to call someone a dink? You're a fucking dink, bro.
Perky and petite, Martha Quinn. Oh, I get it. Martha Quinn, let's hear it.
Yeah, and I don't expect brothers to know that term, because, I mean, that's so white sounding to me. Oh, you fucking dink, or you freaking dink. I don't think you'd, if you're gonna say fucking, I guess you'd say asshole or cocksucker at that point. Dink sounds like a PG-13 way of saying dick. I don't know.
You're not gonna plug me on that.
No, I'm not a dinkhead.
I'm not a. What is a dink? Is that my line or your line?
This is me.
This is you?
But thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Before we move on with more awards, unless you want to stay and introduce these
I'd
guys.
feel like a dink, so I'd leave.
He's not a dink.
Dude, Eddie was so quick back in the day. Just quick on his feet.
Dink, is he? Nah. We should introduce a couple of guys who are here tonight, co-chairman of the whole event. Stanley Gordikoff, president of the Record...
Oh, dink is a pejorative slang towards Asians? Slur for Vietnamese? I've never heard this. I've never heard that explanation for it. I've heard chink, but not dink. I mean, that fucking, that Nickelodeon show, Doug, they had his next door neighbor who was purple, Mr. Dink. That was my only reference for dink growing up, was that show, Doug. Do 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 do. No, that's my only reference.
Industry Association of America.
It was, Mr. Funny, it was very expensive. He always had like the newest tech, and it was very expensive.
Stanley, want to stand up for us? If you're too far away to see, you can check page 11 of your program book. We also have tonight Jack Oogster, who is here, who is president of the National Association of Record Merchandisers. Jack?
Why are we giving applause to the fat cats, man? The old white men who oppress and hold down the brown. Why are we giving them applause?
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here tonight. I am very happy that we, the VJs, have been asked to announce the winners of the professional awards, because without all the behind the scenes...
Did Doug, honestly... Did Doug call Skeeter a porch monkey? Did that really happen? Mike, did that really happen? Martha Quinn is a bit Patty Mayo-ish. I don't know. Whatever.
People, the people like the makeup artists, the grips, the gaffers, the best boys, the camera assistants, there wouldn't be any videos, and without any videos, it stands to follow that there wouldn't be any VJs. So, we in particular are very pleased, the five of us, very happy to be giving out this next category of awards. Now, coming out to introduce the winner for Best Art Direction is a guy who, his every curl is a
Katie's like, no, I just wanted to make you look like a fucking idiot on live stream. Well, thank you. You did a good job of that. But may I refer you to Clerks 2, where the dude jokes about not knowing the definition of porch monkey. He's like, no, it doesn't refer to black people. So he's like starts calling everyone that. So lighten up, you guys. Lighten the fuck up. All right? There's no hate in my heart.
Triumph in art direction. Please welcome MTV's own Mark Goodman.
Before I do this award thing, I wanted to thank Eddie Murphy.
Bro, those shoulder pads. Why? My God, the dude looks like a fucking inverted triangle. What is the deal? The dude's like 4 foot wide. My God, tell me it's the 80s without telling me it's the 80s.
Murphy, who, with his opening monologue, struck a severe blow against any form of censorship. All right? All right. I want to thank Martha also for that little introduction. Art director.
I mean, you want to talk about censorship? Eddie Murphy's already said shit like 4 times on this TV show alone. I'm guessing they either censored that or bleeped it out or did nothing, because it's kind of the Wild West back in the 80s for the cable TV channels.
Action has to do with the overall look of a video. Colors, sets, lights, all come into play. The winner of this year's award accomplished a haunting depth of feeling and mood in black and white.
Best Art Direction.
Thank you.
Wait. Why did they skip everything just then? This is such a fucking garbage rip of this fucking thing. I guess beggars can't be choosers, but Jesus Christ. They literally, that's the point, is like, I like seeing the categories. I like seeing the artists introduced in the categories. I like seeing live performances and whatever weird mishaps happen in between. And you just literally skipped everything and went straight to the winner. What kind of garbage is this shit?
It is really special to be acknowledged for doing the work, and
I don't know who you are, and I don't know what video you fucking did, and fuck you. And what is this? Are they just skipping everything? Alright, this is pissing me off a little bit. Okay, are we finally okay, best editing? Is that seriously a category? Wow, they really were not in touch with the youth at this point, were they?
Charlie Chaplin's Children at Ground Zero.
Best Editing.
Best editing. This is literally shit only editors would care about. Who the fuck would care about watching this on TV? Like, good lord. What a lame-ass category. Best editing? I would care about that if I had a video submitted. But aside from that, like, who the fuck would literally care about this?
Zbigniew Rybczynski, Art of Noise, close to...
Yeah, agreed. It was a well-edited video.
The edit.
This is Chris.
Oh, looks like there was only one person in that category, unless they just cut out a lot of shit, which they probably did.
Accepting for Zbigniew Rybczynski.
I'm very honored to be accepting this award.
Oh my god, this is a hack job of a fucking MTV award. Oh, coming up, Tears for Fears, we'll see.
Okay, we're back. Sit down. Everybody went out to get milk duds and shit. Sit. Listen, our next presenters are a pair of singer-songwriters who have made a great impact in the past year and whose future seem assured they're going to be real big stars for a long time. Let's hear a big round of applause, Mr. Julian Lennon, Mr. Corey Hart. Come on.
Oh, hell yeah, Corey Hart. I wear my sunglasses at night. The best part of the song, and then the song goes to shit. Don't pull a blade with the guy in shades, oh no.
I just want to say before we start that the audience is looking so good tonight. I just want to say, you look marvelous.
Half of your DNA ruined the Beatles, fucker.
Oh well.
He was worried about that one, but
yeah, I wasn't sure. Well, I can't think of a more fitting place to give the choreography awards than right here.
All right. Absolutely right, Julian. Radio City Music Hall, the great stage, the Rockettes. Do you want to show them how a Canadian and a Brit does it?
We can try it.
1, 2, 3.
Well, that's better.
Wow. That was awful. That was awful. That looked like it took 10 seconds to choreograph backstage.
We're trying here. Yes. Okay. Yes, let's take a look at the nominees for Best Choreography.
Julian Lennon has a severe face. He certainly does. I don't know what that means, but at the same time, I know exactly what that means.
Dance, dance, dance. These kids have energy to burn. Their every move is sheer poetry in motion. But as good as they are, these plucky youngsters didn't make the cut for best choreography in a video. David Atkins, Elton John. Sad songs say so much.
I like that song, but the video was kind of stupid.
Madonna, like
Madonna just because she's hot.
A virgin.
Even though this is like one of my least favorite songs of hers, honestly.
Kenny Ortega, Madonna, Material Girl.
I love the double dipping some of these artists get, where they have multiple one of their songs in the category. They phased that shit out in the 90s.
Prince and the Revolution, When Doves Cry.
I'm sorry, I've never given a flying shit about Prince or any music he's ever done, though I've been told that I look like Prince multiple times. And Nick Kroll, most you know, overall, but also Prince every now and then.
Leslie Glatter, Sheila E., The Glamorous Life.
Bro, no one cares about Sheila E. Stop trying to make Sheila E. happen.
Arlene Phillips, Tina Turner, Private Dancer.
This just reminds me of the Trailer Park Boys with Leslie Dancer, the Trailer Park supervisor assistant or whatever. Like that's all I can think about whenever I hear the song Private Dancer now.
The winner of the Best Choreography Award in video is... Go to it. Oh, all right. David Atkins for Elton John. Sad songs say so much.
Really? I mean, I probably like that song the most out of these selections, but that video was fucking cringe.
Accepting for Elton John is Dave Stewart of the Rhythmics.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys watch this. I gotta pee again.
Here you go. Sorry. I'd like to say thanks, Elton, for introducing me into the music business, which you did 12 years ago, and now look at me. And I've never met a funnier man in my life, so this is for him.
Okay, now here's a group that took its name from a primal scream therapy. The sing-along chant of the song took them all the way to the top of the charts. Let's hear it. Please welcome from England, Tears for Fears.
Oh my god, are we getting an actual live performance? Hey! Okay, is this live or are they lip syncing and pantomiming? Because this sounds really close to the song. Oh, was this when they were using the basses with no headstock, the Steinbergers? It's a hideous looking bass. Geddy Lee even used it. Oh yeah, Rush had a record out in '85, Power Windows, which is one of my favorite records by them. Where the fuck are Rush at in the discussion here? Or Yes, for that matter. I think 90215 was out around this time. That was a fucking amazing record. Where's the love for prog rock in the 80s? Except Genesis, they were the only ones who got love. But Invisible Touch didn't come out until '86. Okay, I believe this to be live. Yes, Rush made videos at this point. There was a video for Big Money, which came out this year. It was a cheesy video, but it was a video nonetheless. They were making videos all the way back in the fucking 70s, dude. Where you been? There's some kind of backing track going on here. No, this does not sound 100% live. The only difference in the 80s is they used DAT tapes instead of digital computers, but it was the same fucking concept. That hideous Steinberger headstockless bass guitar. I wish our bass player in my band played one of those things just as like a fucking joke. Well, I mean, this is what, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this is what happens when you let a bunch of British people invade American TV and radio waves. You're gonna get a bunch of weird-looking white people Because I don't know if you realize this or not, but, you know, the UK is a kind of a small island. They've been fucking one another for hundreds of years. They're gonna look kind of fucking weird. And when they don't look weird, it's like a 1 out of 100 time that, like, oh, it's a hot British woman there, and her teeth are all where they should be. It's a very rare occurrence. It's very important to have the gene pool very as wide as you can have it. Very diverse gene pool. When you're all fucking one another for years and years and years and, you know, centuries upon centuries, you get people like this. But you know what? They could write some fucking songs, though, couldn't they? I'm talking to you. Come on. The whole thing was like on tape, why would the organist or keyboardist just then, why would he be putting so much effort into making the right figures with his hands? But maybe that's to fool people like me who actually can tell a difference between pantomiming and actually playing. The jury's out. I think this is half live, half on tape, honestly. I think they kind of like, I think definitely the vocals, they pumped in some tape in there, but maybe the rest of it's live. I'm not sure. Why are there grandmas on stage? Why is there so many people on stage like they're doing like fucking Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline right now? Okay, absolutely the chorus that's pumped in through tape, because you didn't have to, and then he holds it up, da 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 da, as the chorus comes in underneath that, and it sounded just as big with him singing over the top, meaning in the, I mean that's like at least 10 vocals. Yeah, so that's okay. So they're doing pre-recorded shit in the mid-'80s, even back then. Okay, I got you figured out, man. I figured your shit out. So you're just a bunch of phonies. You bunch of phonies. Oh wait, what is this? Who is this weird looking motherfucker?
This evening confirms that. But when you really think about it, I'm not a concept, I'm a reality. Some videos start off like me as concepts. The nominees are...
I never sat back in my life, and I don't intend to start now. Here, Titus.
Putting on a little weight, Mom.
I know it is that I came to see that you got some warm victuals in your stomach.
Oh, Ma, not victuals, videos. Look, the nominees for Best Concept.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Godley and Cream, and ZTT.
Godley and Cream directed that video? They did that song with the face morphing, like, you don't know how to ease my pain, you don't know how to ease my pain. Beavis and Butthead made fun of that shit pretty hilariously back, fast forward to the 90s. The Godley and Cream struck out on their own to try to do their own music career. They did that song called Cry. Shit was pretty hilarious. You make me wanna cry. You don't know how to say goodbye.
For Two Tribes. David Lee Roth. David Lee Roth and Pete Angelis for
No to David Lee Roth solo anything.
Just a Gigolo. I Ain't Got Nobody.
Well, I guess it was just like cliche as fuck to make fun of Michael Jackson, even in the 80s.
And the winner are Glenn Fry and Duncan Gibbs for Smuggler's Blues.
Looking good. Well, they skipped that whole last song, I guess for copyright reasons, so I didn't get to hear what that sounds like, but I am not aware of it.
Well, well. First of all, I want to thank Duncan Gibbons. He's up.
Don't care. Best concept? Oh, wait, I already did that. Okay, Eddie Murphy's... Oh, there's the chick. I want to see what she looks like.
Ladies in here? What you doing? Hi! How are you? What did you just do with me?
Who that is? Who that is?
Okay. Just use the facility to shake my... What is going on here in the ladies' room? What's your name? I have to go to the bathroom. How are you? Ladies and gentlemen, I found my date for the night. We'll be back right after this. What's your name? Well, Betty, listen, my name is Eddie, and the name's Ryan, so why
Meanwhile, Charlie Murphy's in the crowd beating anyone's ass who doesn't laugh at his brother's jokes. That is some hideous ass Microsoft Paint production right there.
You're watching the...
Bro, I'm so tired of hearing that fucking riff, and I really like that song, but I'm so tired of hearing that fucking riff from Money for Nothing.
Second annual MTV Video Music Awards, sponsored by Revlon Color Cosmetics, Fragrances and Hair Care, by Levi's Buttonfly 501 Jeans, and by Light Beer from Miller.
Welcome back. Okay. It's time for our Video Vanguard Awards, and I'm sure you know the first pair of presenters from Duran Duran and Power Station, John and Andy Taylor. Let's hear it.
Good evening, everybody. Are we having a good time? Good? No? Good. The Video Vanguard is MTV's Hall of Fame.
And there's an important difference.
All these uncut white-faced pasty faces in the 80s here. Just another generic British guy here from the New Romantic movement. Presenting another If You Leave, I Won't Cry, I Won't Sing a Single Minute. I hated the New Romantic movement in the 80s. I fucking hated every single one of those artists and songs. That shit sucked. That's not how you really sing. It was an affectation. I already made a video about that too, where they all sing like that. If you leave, I won't cry. I won't spend a single moment. Touch you once, I touch you twice. I won't let go for any price. Y'all fucked each other on an island. That's why you're singing about these things. You bloody wanker!
In a Hall of Fame, that implies that your best work was in the past, but...
I just assume anyone who's not American is uncircumcised, honestly. It's one of my shortcomings as an ignorant American. I just assume. I don't know why I think so much about other men's penises so much and whether they are or are not circumcised, but I do. I do.
Everyone in this year's Video Vanguard has brought...
New Romantic Movement, that's groups like fucking Orchestral Moves in the Dark, OMD, shit. It's escaping me now. Like, you guys in the chat, you know the examples. fuck. Because there's so many of them are like one-hit wonders. So here, hold on. I'll give you some examples. New romantic artists. Okay, here we go. Duran Duran, Spandau Ballet, Japan, ABC, Ultravox, Culture Club, Soft Cell, Human League, Visage, Adamant, Eurythmics, Naked Eyes, Talk Talk, Simple Minds, Classic Nouveau, Aha, Thompson Twins, Yazoo, Roxy Music, Adam and the Ants, Echo and the Bunnymen, Alphaville, Corey Hart. You get the picture. Some of those aren't that they cited there weren't purely new romantic, but you get the idea.
Video to the next step, and we'll continue to do brilliant work.
It's actually very special for us to be giving this award away, because when we first met, the guy who's going to get this award was 5 years ago, and we started looking at some storyboards for a video for Planet Earth, and we didn't really know what it was all about, and it seemed to work for probably everybody in this room, and I think this guy who's going to get this award probably deserves it more than anybody in the business. Russell Mulcahy.
His groundbreaking videos for Duran Duran and Ultravox married surrealistic imagery to a beat and showed how important it is to bring together a song and the image of a band with exciting visuals. His efforts have expanded the scope of the music video and helped shape the way we look at music. His work continues to startle and astound.
I just feel like anybody in the new romantic movement were like from like London, England, and they all sang like they were like very wealthy, like they just had caviar in their mouth the whole time. Her name was Rio and she's dancing in the sand. Yes, sir, I'll have the reservation there at the Winchester. Yes, caviar, please. Bottle of Don Perignon in my room. Oh, that you're going to hear about from me later. I don't know, it just sounds like bougie-ass 80s music to me. I hate it. Nirvana wrecked these bands' careers in one fell swoop. Put music back in touch with the blue-collar common person. I think Depeche Mode escaped this just by the skin of their fucking teeth. Although they were never new romantic, in my opinion. They were more on the early industrial experimental side of things. I don't believe Depeche Mode could even be counted at all as new romantic. They were one of the ones that, you know, they got lucky, because even the guy who defected from Depeche Mode off their first song, I forget his name, but he formed Yazoo. Yeah, he didn't do so well, though. He was the wunderkind at the time, but then that became Martin Gore. Anyhow, don't want to bore you with some Depeche Mode trivia there.
Russell Mulcahy.
Hey, Chucky Justice, don't think I don't also hate 2000s nasally emo vocals. I hate that too. There's a lot of things I hate, my friend. Yeah, Vince Clarke, there you go.
He's terribly cute, you know.
The confetti. I got married.
Oi, mate, don't touch my hair. Oh, wait, that's Australian, sorry. I don't know. Oh, wait, there's a David Byrne for some reason.
It's next in the video Vanguard, a guy who's inspired a lot of people to take creative risks in their work, David Byrne.
He is a true Renaissance man. He has worked with artists such as Twyla Tharp and Robert Wilson, and along with his band, Talking Heads, and noted film director Jonathan Demme, he has taken the concert film from the pedestrian...
Oh, dude, if you guys haven't seen Stop Making Sense, please fucking watch that music film movie thing. It's a live performance, but it's so fucking innovative and cool. Like, Stop Making Sense, like, holds up to this day as, like, one of the best concert films ever. So if you've not seen it, you should, because it's like really good. And I'm not like a huge Talking Heads fan, but like it's just really cool. Like they, You just have to watch it.
To the sublime. Directing, composing, and dancing. A man with a style all his own. David Byrne.
David's not here to accept the award because he's in Texas doing a film, but he sent along this personal message.
No, I was in a laundromat just today because my goddamn washing machine broke. I can relate to this video.
Well, thanks. I'd like to thank MTV for showing my work and a lot of other people's work in a laundromat. Yeah, there's an astronaut in my laundry. Thank you for this award. Hey, wonder what happened to Karen? Well, hey, thanks. Thank you.
Okay, whatever this is sucks compared to what I just kind of pumped David Byrne and his band up, especially with the Stop Making Sense movie film. Whatever this is, disregard it because this is lame. The thing I just talked about was way cooler.
For this award, and thank you for showing my work and the work of a lot of other people and giving it a chance to be seen. I'm going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Herbie Hancock.
Yeah, Herbie Hancock had that song for Rocket with the fucking pants legs, robot legs kicking, and the whole house being animated and shit. I think if I was like a kid, I would find that like really like cool and entertaining, but I don't know, I'm just like whatever on it now.
We next welcome a team to the Video Vanguard. I'm sure that everybody that presented an award tonight was really very thrilled. But nobody could be more excited than I because of these two guys. You saw my face up here about 5 times last year. And I really think they're the best, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that thinks so. I love these two men. Kevin Godley, Lowell Cream.
Did Cry come out this year? Because that's how the video starts. Is that
As musicians, they started with 10cc. While we may wish...
I actually quite like this video and song. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna call it guilty pleasure because I don't feel like you should be ashamed of the things you like, man. I like this song and I like this video.
They recorded more often. We have been amply rewarded by their astonishing work as video directors. Not tied down to any one style, their videos have run the...
Oh, they did the video for Leave It by Yes. That was such a goofy-ass video, but the song is such a fucking earworm. Good lord. That whole Yes album, 90215 or whatever, like, that whole album was just fucking earworm city. Like, they did it. And Big Generator, too. That was also a good Yes album of the 80s.
Gamut from the gentle lyricism of the Police's Every Breath You Take to the mechanical frenzy of Rocket. They are a truly creative addition to the Video Vanguard. Kevin Godley and Lowell Cream.
Thank you very much. I'd like you to give...
More British guys with perms. All right, I guess that was the theme of the 80s. They did, bro, they fucking did away with the British guys in the 90s. God damn. There was not one Brit to be seen. The MTV VMAs of the 90s and 2000s.
Another round of applause for my partner who cannot be here with me tonight. That's Mr. Lowell Cream, who is...
His name's Lol. Like, lol. Just kidding. Trolling you all, bitches.
In London. Thank you. I want to know why it is that every form of art that becomes commercially successful suddenly decides to play safe to maintain its success. Don't ask me, I work on a direct line to my heart, not my wallet. But from where I stand, I can see something beginning that doesn't feel right. It disturbs me.
All these I know this was after like the first wave of punk rock in the 70s, but like all these guys seem so like fucking bougie and like wealthy. I mean, I know this was the Reagan 80s, the Thatcher 80s, and the dude has fucking particles in his hair. Why? That's me going off script here, but like, I don't know, all these fucking British guys, like so like cut and copy. White guy with a London accent with a perm. It's bothering me. I attack all races, not just other races than the whites. The whites got it the most this time around. So if you want to refer to me being weird about saying about black guy, then refer to the 85 VMAs. Whitey gets it the worst on this one.
Imagination and excitement and invention and soul. Now there is stagnation and overkill, I'm afraid. The videos are all starting to look the same. I watch them and I'm seeing a factory production line.
Oh yeah, no, I just like wholesale hate Canadians. There's no reason or rhyme to it. I just really don't like Canadian people at all. Just wholesale. No, I'm just kidding. Russia's Canadian. Of course I love Canadians.
That's money talking, easy money. It's safe, it's expedient, but it's not exciting. And that's what videos should be all about.
This is about as edgy as British guys are going to get when they're on the mic. I mean, after the whole punk rock thing. What the fuck happened to British punk rock after the 70s? Like, what? Like, it was like a couple of bands, like, flew the flag, and then it, like, died out, and then it just became all synthesizers. And hell, even Mick, whatever his name was, from The Clash, did that god-awful band, Big Audio Dynamite. Situation I'm in, rush for a change of atmosphere, gotta get myself right out of here. What the fuck was that shitty ass song? God damn, what an embarrassment to The Clash.
MTV has exploded the power of the promo clip onto the world and given the music business a well-deserved kick in the arse. Or ass, as you say.
Yeah, ass, that's right.
It also gives people like myself a unique opportunity to put our dreams on the screen, and that is a very powerful thing. What we put up there affects and reflects the video viewing audience. If you put mediocrity up there, you're going to get mediocrity back. And I'm talking about myself as much as everybody I'm talking to here tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was Mick Jones.
MTV has created a wonderful opportunity for dreamers such as us, but it can only be as good as what we give them. Please, let us not abuse that privilege. Thank you.
Shut up. Yeah, you know, someone made the comment earlier, this is kind of the Fiona Apple equivalent, as far as like, just shut up. Take your fucking award and go away. You know, someone said earlier they're ignoring 80s glam. Honestly, I feel like 80s glam honestly didn't really take hold until like, I don't know, like 87 to like 90. To me, that was like the height of like Rat and Poison, Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses. Like, it was more the late 80s, like, was like the glam, like, proper, where they were like dropping their platinum selling albums.
That was beautiful, man. He brought pink houses to MTV and told us tales of Jack and Diane, and now he's back with a new album full of songs from America's Heartland. He calls himself Little Bastard, and we know him better as John Cougar Mellencamp. Come on.
Anybody want to hear this song? Because I'm finna skip it. Yeah, this sucks. This song sucks. And there's like so much more left to go on this goddamn thing. And I've got other shit that I want to like edit and do. So I'm gonna just no skip. Oh wait, was this what? Oh yeah, this is when Russia was still referred to as the USSR. That's how fucking old this shit is.
A cup of coffee. This is ridiculous. So what does it mean? Don't ask me. Ask the expert. Suggestions? Please go away.
You're a complete loser.
Why are they playing a Weird Al clip just then? I lost on Jeopardy. What the fuck?
Got charisma.
Again, garbage.
Oh, I'm enjoying
That sick, repulsive, electric twanger!
Kiss me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our look at video humor. What do you mean you didn't enjoy it? I'm sorry. Everybody can't be... Just because I'm a comedian doesn't mean every time I open my mouth, something funny has to come out. I'm a human being. Next up is a man who's been an Eagle, a solo performer, and a guest star on Miami Vice. Please welcome in his new role award-winning show presenter, Glenn Fry.
Thank you. On any video, you need a person who can look reality in the eye, a person who can face adversity, someone who can take charge when things go wrong, and someone who can take responsibility, someone who can turn to the entire crew and say, "You're screwing up, you're fired." So please, the nominees for Best Director.
My name is Wendy, and I'm interested in...
Oh, old women bodies. They look different. I don't know what it is. They just do that. The build was different with those like 1950s bikini girl bodies. Or maybe they weren't. I don't know what it is. It just, they look different for some reason.
Career in videos. I'm extremely versatile. I can sit down without hurting myself. I'm not afraid to work near water. And I'd be proud to work with any of the following nominated directors.
Do you think in the 50s guys ate ass as much as they do now? I feel like that's like a millennial / Zoomer thing, is eating ass. I'm sure they were eating ass in the 50s though. They probably just weren't talking about it because it was, I don't know, there wasn't Reddit forums and porno websites aplenty. I don't know. Something I've, I was listening to Bill Burr's podcast one time, and he was talking to some old dude about something sexual, and the old guy says every generation thinks they're the first one to do some weird sexual thing, but they're not. No.
Steve Barron for Brian Adams' Run to You.
I'm gonna run to you. Have to live like a refugee. Oh, sorry, it sounds exactly the same musically.
Mary Lambert for Chris Isaak, Dancing. Daniel Kleinman for Simple Minds, Don't You Forget.
I'm surprised this is the first time that this song's popped up. I mean, if it already existed, I mean, this was a huge song. Maybe whatever video that what's his nuts, Kevin Hughes directed. Maybe Breakfast Club wasn't out yet. I don't know.
Forget About Me. Steve Barron for Toto, Stranger in Town.
Oh, John Hughes, not Kevin Hughes. Who the fuck's Kevin Hughes? I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for Best Direction in a Video. Boy, am I happy. Jean-Baptiste Mondino for Don Henley's Boys of Summer.
That wasn't even advertised in the categories. Yeah, I would say, yeah, that's a fucking great song. What the fuck? stupid edited version that I downloaded.
Thank you very much. I don't know how I win this. Anyway, I think a good video is a good record. And I've been very lucky to work on that Don Henley record. And I want to thank Jeff Harroff from Warner Bros. Who brought me from France. And thank you very much. Thank you. Good night.
Short and sweet and to the point.
Rock's Man of the Year when we return.
We're back? We're back. No, we're not. There's no audio.
Oh, I was gonna say that's the Fat Boys. Stick 'em, just stick 'em, brrr, stick 'em. Yeah, classic rap song.
Test. Okay.
Hey, shots out there. Anyone doing a shot? Cheers, mate. New romantic movement. Everyone's English here. I wonder how much it would cost me to get a perm for one of my live streams. Just get my hair permed. Be that white guy with the. I already got the fucking cross earring here. I mean, that's very in keeping with like 1980s shit. I just think it look. I mean, Tommy Iommi has worn the cross earring ever since the 60s, so you can fuck off with that shit, mate.
Welcome back, and listen up. For once in my life, I'm going to get serious for about 10 seconds. Yeah. Ladies.
Dave Blunt's the new. No, Dave Blunt ate all the Fat Boys and has coalesced into the singularity.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's both a pleasure and an honor, all serious. It's a pleasure and an honor to introduce Miss Joan Baez.
Did I say Tommy Iommi? I mean, I meant Tony.
I'm going to leave and let you talk.
Thank you. You want to stay and be funny for a
No,
while?
I'm going to stand in the back if you're funny in the
I'm
back.
always in this awkward position of having to be so serious.
No, you can...
Can we have a dance later tonight?
Because you're a bunch of stupid, shitty hippie anthems in the 60s, Joan Baez.
Tina?
Tina, can we have a dance later tonight? I would like to be able to read this off the cards, but I kind of rewrote it just a little, so I'll...
You love Heart of the Matter by Don Henley. I love The Sunset Grill by Don Henley. It's a weird little song. I like it.
I'll be reading off my own paper here. Each year, MTV gives a special recognition award to a person whose accomplishments are not limited to music video alone, but someone who has affected music and the industry in a larger sense. A person who has made a major and lasting contribution. This was a year that marked an awakening of conscience and consciousness in rock music, an awakening that hopefully will lead to a way of life in which those of us who have so much quite naturally share with those who have so little.
Shut up.
On July 13th, a great gathering of musicians came together, not only to play music, but also in an attempt to alleviate some of the hunger in the world.
You're about to mention Live Aid.
Among the many tragedies today, the continuing famine in Ethiopia has struck a chord in us all. The world of music was moved and responded in a spectacular way, showing on an unprecedented scale that music is not made for good times alone, but can also be a mighty force for good.
Wrap it up, bitch.
Ta-da.
Live Aid. No event ever attracted so large an audience. 1/2 of humanity gathered together in the electronic global village. 2 billion people. It wasn't sports or politics that brought them together. It was music and the vision and dedication of Bob Geldof.
Bob Geldof, who, for as much impact as he's made as a humanitarian and philanthropist, easily has one of the worst bands seen in this program. A little band called the Boomtown Rats. I really hate Mondays. Mondays suck. I really hate Mondays. But I played a good character as Pink in the movie Pink Floyd's The Wall. No, he was great in The Wall. Bob Geldof was amazing in The Wall. I could see as a kid, I thought Pink Floyd was just him. I thought that was Pink Floyd, was just the one guy. This shows you how early I watched The Wall as a kid. My dad was not a very responsible parent, showing an 8-year-old The Wall. If you are a parent, do not show your 8-year-old child The Wall. It will fuck them in the head, as it did me, because I had a vivid imagination. Oh, 4-9 from Paul. It's almost as if we forgot that I'm doing this not for charity, bitches. Paul understands the grift that I'm seeking from you. So do that more. Do what Paul did more. Give me money. I need this shit to help pay my bills. That's why I show up every Friday and self-flagellate for a couple hours and drink myself to death. I need to take a page out of Boogie 2988's playbook and just start humiliating myself for money. Nah, I'm not there yet. I haven't reached the pinnacle of my career yet. Or maybe I have. Maybe I fucking have. Maybe I do need to, like, pee and angle it upward to where it lands in my face. Almost like Bathtub Girl, but with urine instead of diarrhea.
There was a case that proves one person can make a difference. This was it. More than any other person, Geldof was responsible for Band-Aid and Live Aid. They say there.
This almost reminds me of like a Scientology propaganda video by David Miscavige, like talking about Tom Cruise, like there's clearly no other celebrity that has changed so many hearts and minds, winning so many people over to Scientology, going up the lines at a rapid pace more than Tom Cruise. He has disseminated Scientology to over 5 billion people around the world. That's why he's getting the Scientology Valor Award. Anyway, I'm kind of obsessed with Scientology, so and David Miscavige and how he talks. Just fucking YouTube David Miscavige speech. I love how his public speaking skills are phenomenal. He's a complete nut job, but I just love his fucking cheesy game show host way of speaking. He's the newest cult that's still active. He's like 4'9", but when he goes on stage, he commands attention. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to church. This is Scientology. My name is David Miscavige. I would like to introduce to you right now a man who has disseminated Scientology to over 4 billion people with his movies and his whatever the fuck. I'm speaking off my balls right now, so I can't say all the right things, but whatever. Beautiful Vash, $5. Who would you let tickle your pink, Binzer or Wes Scantlin? Shit, man. Binzer would probably know what he's doing more because he's probably tickled more pinks. Scantlin would be like cigarette breath and his last name's Scantlin, which is pretty close to Scatlin, like scat meaning shit. Probably the Binsmeister I'd let tickle my pink.
There's nothing so powerful as an idea whose time has come. But great ideas need people to communicate them. He showed that music is not only for good times, it can also be a mighty force for good.
There are 3 men in our audience who were especially instrumental in bringing about USA for Africa and Live Aid. That means they worked like hell and refused to take no for an answer to anything. Bill Graham, Harvey Goldsmith, and Kane Cragen. Would you please stand and please remain?
Oh, Cerebral Beast, yay, $5. Don't listen to Alex. Spend this on crack, but not on Scientology. Oh, I got a Scientology book back there. But it was given to me. I didn't spend money on it. Input username, just giving me £5 for nothing. Thank you. Thank you. The fuck was I gonna say? I had something to say. I forgot. Must not have been that important. I'll heart that and touch that thing. Do that there.
Standing. You can take a little bow if you like.
Oh yeah, no. Ever since Live Aid, no, like Africa's doing fine. Yeah, they're doing fine. You don't hear about them in the news at all anymore. So, I mean, Bono's dumb violet sunglasses was kind of the linchpin that like cured Africa of their problems.
Please remain standing.
What famous musicians, bro? If you ask me, I'm a softie on the Scientologist questions. So if you ask me a question about Scientology, it's basically like asking me a question about German. You're keying into my specific interests. I'm probably going to answer that question more than I will other questions. Do you really not know what famous musicians are Scientologists? I don't know if that's a real question or not, because I feel like that's pretty common knowledge at this point. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Now, everybody who worked on Live Aid, stay on your feet, Graham. Stay on your feet, old boy. It shouldn't be hard for you. Everyone who worked on Live Aid, performers, technicians, roadies, band members, everybody, if you were there, please stand and remain standing. Tina, come on, cue them. Performers, roadies, band members, technicians, if you were there, please stand and remain standing. Don't be shy now. Yo, stand up, I saw you there. Somebody's cheating. Okay, if you were in the audience at Live Aid, please stand now and remain standing. If you saw it on television or heard it on the radio, please stand now and remain standing. Please remain standing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the recognition award to somebody very special.
Shit, she's still yapping. What the fuck?
And I guess I had to travel from California here just to meet him. We must stop meeting like this. Mr. Bob Geldof.
All right, famous Scientology musicians. Beck likes to act like he's not affiliated with Scientology, but he totally is, or was, or I think his like dad's in Scientology. Beck is involved in Scientology. Make no mistake. You got Beck. You got Emily Armstrong, the new replacement of Linkin Park, the chick singer who replaced Chester Bennington. She is dyed-in-the-wool Scientologist. Her parents are very much into Scientology, and so is she. Edgar Winter, he made a fucking album with L. Ron Hubbard. Definitely a Scientologist. Fuck. There's some jazz guy, Herb Albert, or one of those guys. My dad owned one of his records. There's a dude from the Mars Volta who was dating Emily Armstrong who might have been associated with it, but I don't want to put that onus on them if they weren't actually in it. Honestly, those are the only musicians I can think off the top of my head. No, I'm not going to stop peeing on the ground. That's how I pee. That's my style. Oh, yeah, Isaac Hayes. That was in a blind spot. Yeah, Isaac Hayes. Yeah, he was a very famous Scientologist. Well, not famous for his. Anyway, yeah, he basically quit. You know, there was that whole South Park arc back like 15 years ago, where the chef character, who's voiced by Isaac Hayes, quit because they wanted to do an episode on Scientology, and then he died, and yada yada yada. Guys, if you got a fucking problem with how I ask my polls, then, you know, I don't know what to fucking tell you. But I have my own style, and I think it's unique to how I do my channel. And if you can't figure out the in-between, the code, you know, the matrix in between there. Oh! 99, $100. The fuck's going on? No, Arizona Diamondbacks hat, but I know you meant well. Here's to you for offering great entertainment on Friday night after the game. Oh! Good God almighty! The grift, thank God I hung on this long. Jeez. Heart. Do you still want me to buy that flat-brimmed Arizona Diamondbacks hat? I know it was a little pricey, but maybe I can afford it now. I'm willing to do that, man. I don't like taking money for nothing. I mean, I know I'm not doing nothing, which is a double negative. You should avoid those, but I do like flat-brimmed hats, and I don't give a fuck about sports, but I mean, I'll look into it if need be. Jesus Christ, that was a shock to my system just then. My grifty fingers, I'm taking in too much energy, like Palpatine shocking fucking Vader, or Skywalker, or whoever he's shocked. That's like the reverse of that coming into me. It's like, too much grift, too much grift. Yes, he paid so that you all shall live, quite frankly.
Thank you. It's one way of forcing a standing ovation. Thank you very much.
Bob Geldof, you know, I know he does good work, but he's kind of an insufferable douche. And you're probably about to learn that. What's this poll doing? Is Josh a heel or face? 73% says yes. 27% says no. Hell yeah.
I think it's surprising that Eddie Murphy is the only man who can say fuck on television and get away with it. Thank you, Eddie. It actually is, Joan said something when she came out. It is really boring to be a goody two-shoes. But all I remember from what happened 8 weeks ago, I'm left with this overwhelming feeling of goodness for what.
All right, yeah, we got a lot more show to get through here, man. I can't be harping on listening to Bob Geldof jerking himself off. All right, what's the categories here, bitch?
Group video.
Oh, Felix, look! Someone is chasing us! Oh, no!
Oh, it's Felix the Cat. I love that fucking game on the NES, which I did a video about.
It's the nominees for Best Group! Tell me who they are! Okay, but first let's climb in here. Okay!
This is disturbing on multiple levels.
Cars, Drive. Who's gonna?
It's just a good song. Who can disagree with that? Bob Geldof is the guy who organized Live Aid, Live 8, and he was in a band called the Boomtown Rats, but maybe you might know him if you fuck with my channel as Pink from the Pink Floyd movie The Wall, in which I feel like he did a fantastic job.
Your news, if this is it.
Kind of always hated Huey Lewis in the news, but that's just me.
U2, Pride in the Name of Love.
Oh, this was before U2 became douchey. Everybody take notes in your fucking notebooks here. This is before Bono became a massive douchebag.
USA for Africa.
Nobody wants this song to win.
We are the world.
We are the children.
We are the children.
Okay, so I can tell you, I've heard this song from watching that documentary on Netflix I was telling you about. That was really good. Okay, standout people. Let me think. Steve Perry from Journey. He sang on this track. He comes to mind. Just fucking kind of after he sang his line, it's like no one else can really kind of, in my mind, and I'm not even the biggest Journey fan. Somebody asked me at this bar I was at the other day, like the address. Whenever people want to send me something, I always give them the address of this bar because my boss owns the bar and he's cool with people sending mail to that place. I was at this bar hanging out with actually if I want to drop some names right now, and he hates it when anyone acknowledges this for the most part, but so, you know, Billy Powell from Lynyrd Skynyrd, the keyboard player, his son Brandon, like he lives in Jacksonville and he's a regular at this same bar I go to. And he's a pretty good friend of mine, and we were hanging out and he was asking me like top 3 singers. So my choices were like Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins, and then one of my I forget who the third one was, but one of them was Journey, like Steve Perry from Journey. I'm not a huge Journey fan, but I cannot deny fucking Steve Perry's voice, dude. Like he just brought the fucking hot fire, and his tiny little portion on We Are the World was like, can you tell me like who was better on there? Like maybe Ray Charles, because he brought some of that soulful, you know, Gabriel-esque tonality in there. I'd have to listen to the song again, but like, I don't know, man. Once Steve Perry came in, it's like, yeah, dude, this guy wins American Idol of the We Are the World cast here. He's the best singer of them all, in my humble opinion. I don't know.
Okay, this thing got flint in it? Good. And the winner is, for Best Group Video, USA for Africa, We Are the World.
Ah, jeez, really? At this point in time in like pop culture, I feel like the UK had like the better swath of singers than the US, quite frankly. So yeah, I mean, like, not saying there weren't good singers, but just for my cup of tea, like, the UK had like the better swath of pop singers at this point. Oh, is that Cyndi Lauper? She was like the worst one. She was the worst one. Like, I think like Roseanne Barr doing the national anthem at that baseball game in the 90s bad. Like, it was like, she was so bad on that fucking song. Good.
Tina, come join us. I don't know if Paul and Oates are still around, but so many of the artists here tonight were participants in this video, and
that guy sounds like a stodgy dildo. I don't know if those two words have ever been put together, but that's how he sounds. That looks like a fat Paul McCartney. That looks like a Labyrinth, like David Bowie, but black. Oh, I forgot the poll was still up. All right. Anyway. Yeah, seriously, song was dated by 86 for real.
I'm all alone in his house, turn his house into a hole. I need your touch to comfort me. I need your tender arms that won't tell me. Without your love inside.
Is that Pat Benatar, really?
This house is just a place to run and hide. 7 rooms, that's all it is. 7
Bro, she sounds a little drunk, honestly. Like, she sounds like her shit, her vocals aren't, like, tight. They're kind of, like, I don't know, they're kind of sloppy a little bit.
Make me live from day to day, watching a clock that ticks away. Another day, another way, another reason for me.
She's kind of, like, sliding into the notes instead of, like, hitting them, like, right on, like, staccato. She's kind of, like legato, sliding into the notes. Like, she sounds a little fucked up. That's just my acute ear. I could be wrong.
I need you here with me. I need you, darling, destiny. I'm all alone.
Need you, darling, here with me. Need you, darling, here with me. You know, staccato, like, need you, darling, here with me. Need you, darling, here with me. That's typically a way you would sing if you were intoxicated. You just kind of slide into the next note. Just, need you, darling, here with me. There's one long note, and there's no, like, breaks, you know, kind of like, think how Michael Jackson sings, where everything's like, he does it too hard, though. He does the staccato thing way too hard. He's like, she was more like sorry, I'm freaking out right now. $1.99 from Gerald. We Are the World was never done in one take. Well, yeah, duh. That sounds like a fucking editing disaster.
All alone in this house that's not a home. I miss your love, I once had known. I miss your kiss, that was my very, very own.
She's had, I don't know, man. As an alcoholic, I'm thinking she's probably had at least 4 or 5 drinks in her. Like, there's just a sloppiness I'm hearing in that vocal delivery. It's a little too legato for me to think that, like, that's how she always performs that song. It's a little, like, just floaty around. It's, like, not quite, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm talking about.
In the silence around.
Like, she's not wasted. Like, she's not fucking wasted, but she's had some drinks, I can tell, in the vocal delivery.
Lonely walls to stay. 7 rooms, that's all it is. 7 rooms of blue. I live without you there, without your damn love. And all the windows are painted black, and we're right here till you get back. I keep waiting and waiting till your face again I see.
Again, she's not wasted, but like little bit of something going on. Like, to most people probably wouldn't have noticed, but me have been there multiple times performing. Well, I've had a little drinky poo. I know when I hear someone who's had a few before they went on. And Pat Benatar's never struck me as someone who's straight edge. I need to grab me another Sody Pop. BRB. My God, if I never hear Money for Nothing again after this, it would be too soon.
The Viewer's Choice with Amy Mann and Stephen Piercy when the Video Music Awards continue.
Hello,
Hello, everybody. This is Jim Smith.
Hey, it's Fat Paul McCartney. Welcome back.
Thank you. Eddie's a little busy. He had to go to the bathroom right now, so I'm going to introduce his next act, our next presenters. Would you please welcome our next pair of presenters from Till Tuesday, Amy Mann.
This guy gives me the impression of like any white guy that like ever visited Epstein Island. Just guy who looks like this, probably a multimillionaire, owns like fucking several media conglomerates, ugly as hell, couldn't get laid the traditional way, so he's like, oh yeah, Epstein Island, that sounds fucking awesome. I'll go to that. Suck my small chode. It's a bird in a bush. What do you say? I don't trim my pubes. I'm not a girl. I know. It's small. Deal with it. You're just white trash from Ponte Vedra, fucking Florida. What do you care? He pulled you out of a fucking strip joint in Clearwater. Apparently that's where he abused a bunch of Florida girls, you know? They're already on meth at age 13 anyway. You're gonna fuck them too? That's fucked up. I don't like that. And I'm not even drunk. I'm fucking enlightened.
And from Rat, Stephen Piercy.
Oh yeah, I don't even know this guy, and all this is alleged. I'm not like accusing. I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. I just called him Fat Paul McCartney. Yeah, allegedly, and that none of that actually happened. This is all for entertainment purposes. My lawyer just contact. No, I'm just joking. Whatever.
Hello.
You know, this is a very checkered live. That's like a very good way of putting this. This is a very checkered live. You're correct.
Here we are. Nice and exciting. Okay. This is a viewer's choice.
Oh, so you got Stephen Piercy from Rat. Well, where's Rat at? Did he do a... Please, God, don't tell me Stephen Piercy did a solo record.
This award.
And without viewers, Stephen, this would be radio.
Oh, wait, is that Amy Mann? Oh, she's the one and only feature on a Rush song. All right, trivia time, and you bastards are just going to look it up on Google anyway. What is the one and only Rush song that had a feature on it by Amy Mann? What was the name of that Rush song? And you're just going to Google it, but whatever.
This is the award that the fans get to vote.
Let's see if you know it off the top of your head. Quick. Okay, Gagzuki got it first.
On, which is very important.
And I guess it's the one I'd most want to have. Okay, let's see the nominees.
Me too.
He says.
Each and every video is unique, bearing the personal stamp of its creator, like so many bottles of music crying out for attention.
All right, pick me.
Hey, over here.
Over here, stupid.
In the video marketplace, you, the consumer, make the final choice.
How are you? Here are the nominees for the Viewer's Choice Award.
David Lee Roth, California Girls.
Don't cover the Beach Boys, David Lee Roth. You can't even sing. Somehow you're able to pull it off on the studio recordings, but Jesus Christ, live, I've heard he's an abomination.
David Lee Roth, just a gigolo, I ain't got nobody.
Sad and lonely, want some sweet mama. But if you just believe
USA for Africa, we are the world.
Here we go. Amy.
I get to read this. The winner of Viewer's Choice is USA for Africa. We are the
Where's Ken Cragen?
That's not Cindy, that's Amy Mann, actually.
We need him.
I know they look very similar, because all white people look the same, right? Racist!
Now.
Hundreds of people donated their time. Many companies donated their services in the production of the USA.
Yeah, no one cares. Yeah, a lot of sacrifices were made. Blah, blah. Rich people have to dedicate their time. Great for them. Cool. Whatever. Who is that? Who the fuck is this?
Likewise, more than a fan.
Is this the first trans person ever shown on TV? Historically, ever?
Fan of rock music, more of a fan of video form. Over the years.
Who the fuck's Grace Jones? Everyone's saying Grace Jones. Why do I not know this person? Just give me a second here. Who the fuck? Why do I not know who this is? Everyone's like, oh, Grace Jones, you stupid dumbass. Jamaican singer-songwriter and model. Oh, she's 77 years old. Holy fuck. Grace Beverly Jones is a Jamaican singer, model, actress, and record producer whose fame in the 1970s. What? 1970? How the fuck do all of you know who this is then? Just a bunch of big reggae fans up in here, I guess. By the way, I'm heartened to know that 82% of the chat says, no, this is not more cringe than the late 90s / 2000 VMAs, because you're 100% correct. It got so much more cringe. Good God. This is almost like aside from like the window dressing of the, background and the lights and all that, this is basically like a PTA meeting in comparison to like what will come ahead as far as the cringe level.
So I've learned men may come and men may go.
Is this a biological woman? I'm not even being facetious right now. I'm assuming it is. Wow, she has a big ass man forehead. Not even trying to be mean, just making an observation. It does kind of look like a dude, not gonna lie. Oh, she was a Bond girl? I am conflicted. You're correct.
But you can watch a really good video over and over again without waiting.
Bro, I'm just saying, she headbutts you, you're done. You're cooked! As Gen Z says, as Anthony Fantano, fucking, what do they call it? Appropriates. Anthony Fantano's last two videos, Nicki Minaj is crashing out, and then the next video was pop music is cooked. And can we just get to a consensus here that the terms crash and I've used these terms, but I've realized how corny and hackneyed they are, and so I'm not using them anymore. But can we please retire cooked and crashing out? Like, my God, they seemed appropriate for the moment, but they've already worn out their fucking welcome so hard. Like, let's drop cooked and crashing out. Like, so fucking overused.
I can't believe it. Anyway, may we see the nominees, please?
Hey, Mirabelle! Well, what's it gonna be? You want to look at the nominees for Best Male Video, or do you want to kiss my horse on the lips?
I'd love to do both, but let's look at the nominees first.
Can we not introduce bestiality? Oh, more David Lee Roth. Jesus Christ. I will be so happy when I cover a VMA that doesn't involve him, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe next week will be a E3 video game thing. I don't know. Let me just like piss off my fan base constantly by doing things that, you think I'm focusing on this thing? Oh, I'm going over here. You thought I'm doing video games? Oh, now I'm doing music. You think I'm doing music? No, I'm doing video games. That's how my channel rolls, bitch.
Lee Roth, California Girls.
I really dig those styles they wear.
David Lee Roth, just a gigolo. I ain't got nobody.
Even though the body's playing, pay for every dance, selling his romance.
Bruce.
That's that fantastic cut that I got from YouTube where they just edit out all the other categories. So who the fuck knows what else is on there?
The winner is Best Male Video, Bruce Springsteen. I'm not fire. Accepting for Bruce Springsteen.
Oh wait, that song "I'm on Fire" or whatever that song. That's like probably one of the only Bruce Springsteen songs I like.
Is the director of the video, John Sayles. There you go. It's quite heavy, so maybe just put it there.
Yeah, on behalf of Bruce and the E Street Band.
No one cares about your acceptance speech. Best female? Where's Madonna at this point? It's like the mid 80s. Shouldn't she be here?
Cyndi Lauper, She Bop.
Wasn't She Bop about like female masturbation? You're bopping your she meaning your clitoris, and you're bopping it. Much like that bop it, twist it, pull it game. Isn't that how women masturbate? Bop it, twist it, pull it. Ah! That's if you get the rhythm wrong. I think women actually probably do that if they get the rhythm wrong when they're masturbating. They're bopping it, twisting it, pulling it, and they go, ah! That's how they get found out by their parents, is they do the ah thing, and they're like, what's wrong, honey? And it's like, oh, sorry, Mom. I was just trying to she bop over here. Stupid concept for a fucking song.
Madonna, Material Girl. Sade, Smooth Operator.
History will go forward in remembering the fact that Sade will stand the test of any time. I cannot believe this song came out in fucking 85. I knew she was like doing something in like the late 80s. Did not know it was the fucking mid 80s. Like, bro, I'm telling you, just put that fucking song on after this stream. Listen to it with a good pair of headphones and tell me that song sounds like it came out in the 80s. It does not. That it's like timeless sounding. It's much like all of her other fucking songs. Like, this is no ordinary love. No ordinary love. I can't sing anymore. I'll get copyright flagged for that too, because YouTube's gotten smarter.
No need to ask, he's a smooth operator.
Sheila E., The Glamorous Life.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, Best Female Performance, I give you, weighing in at 200 zillion record sales, very, very dangerous.
Shut the fuck up, David Lee Roth. Nobody gives a flying fuck about you unless you're selling tickets to a Van Halen concert.
As the fabulous Tina Turner!
I mean, fair enough. Yeah, she's legendary and all that, but I don't know. My vote was for Sade. God, he's such a dildo. That's the longest awkward clap I've seen thus far. Like, what the what are they doing right now? Am I having a stroke? Hey, you got the A-B guy, you got the A guy who's like focused on the presenter, and then you got the B guy who's focused on the crowd. Hey, let's switch to B. Switch to the B camera right now, because you're making him look hella awkward right now. Switch to the B camera, you dummy. Yeah, that was I don't know if this is some like weird edit to where it's like they had access to only the A camera, but like that they would have never filmed it like that. They would have beat it to the audience clapping, to the winner getting out of their chair and walking to the podium. They would not have held on to David Lee Roth awkwardly clapping for an uncomfortable amount of time. I don't know what kind of weird edit of this presentation this was, but that was very odd. Imagine what he's got in those pockets. David Lee Roth, he's got a bunch of Taiwanese ladyboys in his pockets. What are you talking about? Of course that's what he has in his pockets. That's what he's gonna fuck after this show.
I was en route for a presentation, and I was real surprised to win. Oh, wow, wonderful. I'm really sort of, I'm excited, but I'm embarrassed also. I have to thank Brian, who directed it, and, of course, Roger.
I don't know why I always get these two people confused, but I oftentimes get Whitney Houston confused with Tina Turner. Somewhere down, they were both pop stars, and I don't know. I'm just getting confused. And I think it sucks that like Whitney Houston was such a force of fucking nature. And she like came and went, and like, you know, Tina Turner's cool. I mean, she's like OG, gotta respect her. She's still alive, and like Whitney Houston, man, gone way too fucking soon. What a fucking powerhouse that lady was. Sad. Very sad. I feel like I'm speaking like Donald Trump right now, where like I'm speaking in vague terms, but there's like a coded message. I swear to God there's not. I happen to get them confused because they're both black pop stars, black people. No, I'm just, whatever.
Who also,
Oh, did Tina die recently? Well, fuck. I don't get all the... I swear to... My fucking writers. I thought you guys had covered this shit. Why don't you give me more accurate fucking notes instead of embarrassing me in front of everybody? Why not that, maybe? Yeah, no, the drinking, no, that's fine. I've got that under control. Shut the fuck up about that. Why don't you give me more fucking accurate notes next time? And better jokes, too. Jesus Christ. I thought you said you did this because you like the fandom. Sorry, everybody. Had to yell at my writers there for a second. It was all their fault.
gave me great guidance. And also for everybody that voted for me. And to have this now with all the others, it's really triumph for me. I mean, I've been really winning. Thank you very much.
Why do you have to make that face when he like walked away like that? Oh, God. I know David Lee Roth is the definitive Van Halen, but Sammy Hagar was so much more of a likable individual.
Hey, David. Tina. David left with Tina. Now I'm up here. Oh, I didn't know whose voice it was at first, and I said that can only be Cindy's. Grace is looking for me backstage. I got security because I'm scared.
But bro, does like at a quick glance, doesn't like Cyndi Lauper look like Xtina, like a circa like 2002, 2003, like Christina Aguilera in her slut phase? I don't know. I keep getting glimpses. I'm like, Christina Aguilera, where you at?
Grace.
She was probably like 8 years old when this was airing.
Where is Eddie at? The first single that our next performer was ever involved in was a song called Roxanne, okay? And
all right, we got some Sting action going. Okay. If they cut this, I'm a KMS. I'm a KMS if they cut it.
it was a combination of rhythms found in reggae and stuff like that, and his current band features some of the most respected names in modern jazz. Please welcome a true innovator and a natural brunette, Sting.
Unfortunately, they're playing a song that I don't really care for out of the Sting catalog. If you love somebody, set them free. I'll listen to it for a little bit, but I really don't like this song by Sting. Like, I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of the Sting deep cuts from his solo shit. Like, We Work the Black Seam Together, Russians, Fragile, fucking Shape of My Heart. He has so much better, like, much like any of these, like, guys who are truly creative individuals, like Peter Gabriel. Like, their hits were just the tip of the iceberg, but whatever, we'll play along. Yeah, why do you have to call Sting out on being like a natural brunette? I mean, on his solo record, The Dream of the Blue Turtles or whatever, he was brunette. I guess he was rocking that blonde look for whatever reason. Who knows? Who knows why I rock the look I rock? It just it makes us feel comfortable at the time. Oh, I got that same exact jacket. You don't believe me? Give me 1 second, bitches. If you want someone, you can do the same. If you want to keep something precious, gotta lock it up and throw away the key. You want to hold on to your possession, don't even think about me. If you love somebody, all right, we've entered Uncle Fucky's Playhouse now. Yeah, see? I'm rocking the same shit that Sting is. I'm cool. I'm cool in 1985 standards, right? It's even got the little shoulder pads in there and everything. Yeah. Yeah! You didn't think I'd come with that shit, did you? You never know what to expect from these streams. That's why everyone should be watching it. I don't know if it's just me being a purist right now, but seeing Sting playing guitar like upsets me. I just want to see that dude playing bass. I don't know. That's just like some me shit, but like I don't like it when musicians, I mean, I know that they are versatile. I'm versatile, but you know, like when I know you for some certain instrument, I only want to see you playing that. I don't want to see you playing another instrument. It's like, cut it out. You're only good at bass. I'm stereotyping you. Yeah, I really do not like this Sting song at all. And I really like Sting, but not this song. Best video of the year. Okay.
Our next presenter is a lady for whom heat isn't temperature, it's a way of life. Ladies and gentlemen, my soulmate, Miss Tina Turner.
Thank you. Well, we've seen some of the great videos of the year tonight. And now it's my privilege, as well as my honor, to give you the greatest. And that will be the best videos of the year. Now we'll see nominees, please.
This is an example of a communist rock video. Rocks. Is that some commie idea of a joke? It's enough to make your skin crawl. I don't know about you, but I'm that's right, damn proud to live in a country where you can make videos like these nominees for Best Video in the free world.
David Lee Roth, Jerry Kramer for California Girls.
No. Thank God he didn't win. That's awful. Oh, that old school fucking V-shaped bikini. That was a weird choice. It just looks, I mean, I don't know, man. It's probably going to come back like everything does.
David Lee Roth.
There they are, double dipping again. Same artist, 2 separate videos.
Jerry Kramer for Just a Gigolo, I Ain't Got Nobody. USA for Africa, Cragen, Yates, Gollin, and Malley for We Are the World.
And the winner for Best Video of the Year is Don Henley.
It's a good song. Really like the song. Don't disagree with it. I like how Don Henley couldn't be pissed to like even show up to this shit. He's like, nah, I used to be an Eagle, bitch. But Glenn Fry's like, I'll show up. I'm trying to like promote my You belong to the night. You belong to the city. I actually really like that song, but that's a Glenn Fry solo song. It's got some slutty saxophone in there. Because, of course, it does. It's an 80s song. You guys know that song, right? I don't know the lyrics to Save My Life. It's like, you belong to the night. You belong to the city. It's just a great nocturnal 80s vibe song.
Go ahead.
I'd like to thank Jeff Era for bringing John Baptiste over here. Very wonderful director to work with, and I'd like to thank my crew very much. They all worked very hard. And Don and Mike for a wonderful song.
I like how, like, inadvertently, I've gotten more 80s, like, visually as this program has. Now I'm wearing, like, shoulder pad striped blazer. I didn't even intend on doing this. I just got sucked into the moment. And now, like, I am getting more 80s as I'm watching this. That's how culture gets you. You watch it long enough, and pretty soon I'm going to be teasing my fucking hair. I'm going to be dyeing my hair back to blonde highlights instead of this teal shit, which you don't do that until later. I didn't even plan on being this way, but here I am towards the end.
I have to confess that I had very little to do with this video. They strapped me to the back of a truck and drove me around L.A. in the freezing cold, and I grimaced into the camera. The video, whoa, the stage is moving, earthquake. The video was, it was Plan C, frankly. It wasn't what I had planned to do. It wasn't what Jean-Baptiste had planned to do. It was Plan C. And I have to give him all the credit, him and Pascal and Brian, because they just went out and shot footage with no particular plan in mind, and they made Southern California look like France, which is very difficult. And, geez, thank you very much. This is wonderful.
That's pretty much it for the show. I know it was long, but I hope did y'all have fun? Good. This is my song. I'm gonna go sing it to Tina Turner while people that won awards come on the stage. Where's the curtain going up? Where's Tina at? Jesus Christ. Thank you for coming. Where's Tina? Where's Tina at? Where? Where is she? There she go. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. She thought she was gonna get away.
Girl, I can't understand it. Why you wanna hurt me?
What I miss?
After all of the things I've done for you.
Oh, hell yeah. They're playing Party All the Time. That's awesome.
I saw you champagne roses, diamonds on your finger.
I don't think I've been influenced by this at all. I think honestly, like, I've been the least influenced by this VMA than any others because I wasn't born in this time. So obviously I'm not going to relate to any of it. I'm not going to like conform to anything that what they're talking about, how their style is or anything like that. I just look at it and I make fun of it because I think it's funny for this video. So I like that I'm at least able to be true to my style and not be influenced by this shit at all. But I do think this is a banger of a track.
Still you hang out all night. What am I to do? My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time. She parties all the time. Party all the time.
The second annual MTV Video Music Awards have been sponsored by Ford and your local Ford dealer, by Panasonic, and by Mountain Dew.
Rick James is easily the best part of that song, his vocal.
Girl, I seen you in clubs, just hanging out and dancing. You give your number to every man you see. You never come home at night because you're out romancing. I wish you'd bring some of your love home to me. But my girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time.
Well, guys, what can I say? That was the 1985 VMAs, and totally weird foreign time and style and music, and I didn't know any of those songs, and I'm just glad that like that shit did not permeate onto the culture because that shit was corny. I wasn't around during that time. It didn't affect me whatsoever. And yeah, I mean, I just locked onto the 90s stuff, and I am not so easily swayed by these trends, like all that British new romantic shit, all the perms and the whatever and the shoulder pads and all that kind of weird relics of the 80s. Like I just like, you're not gonna like pass that shit on to the next generation because it's corny as fuck, and we're not gonna buy into that. So like we had our own thing, you know, for the millennials and the Zoomers out there, and so yeah, I was just basically, I mean, it was a time capsule that will never reemerge, will not make its mark clear to anybody ever. So it was what it was, and it'll never come back, and it has not come back. So anyway, thank you for watching this, and oh man, I need to edit some fucking video. I need to make fun of the new Corey Feldman music video, but oh my god, what the oh my god, what the fuck mushrooms did, Jesus Christ, the fucking Michelob Ultra's been spiked. Oh Jesus, well fuck it. Alright, well I'm doing a new romantic album for my next Dancing with Ghost record. It's gonna be Here, but Here, HEARHERE. So that'll be the new romantic Dancing with Ghosts movement. But until the next time, yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.